Yeah, Marbania's not here yet. And neither is Finster. We've got two players that are late. No DPS for you. What's up, guys?
TPK.
We're gonna drag our feet and talk, I guess. I don't know. So what have you guys been up to, huh?
Painting.
Painting, like inside, like the house painting.
Yeah, my youngest daughter's old bedroom. That's after we scrubbed the walls.
I hate painting.
Patched up all the holes.
So I can paint my ceiling. I gotta downstairs. The whole ceiling needs to be painted.
I had to replace 2 of the ceiling drywall panel things because the original installers didn't do it right and they all sagged. They were just all. Luckily, it wasn't like a water leak or anything like that, but it was just.
I had the rodent people out this weekend getting birds out of our attic. That was a $1,300 bill.
Oh,
What?
nice.
How much would it have been if you would have just taken your shotgun up there and just went to town? Like $4?
Probably more. Patching the
Where's
holes
the
in the attic.
Right?
rent a
Yeah.
cat service? You toss the cat up in there and close the attic. Come
Man.
Well,
back a
they
couple
had
hours
to
later.
replace all the HVAC stuff that they built the vents from the bathrooms. They replaced all the tubing. Had to take out all the insulation around there because they built nests and stuff. And man, it was a whole deal. I was going to do it myself until I started looking online to see what it all involved, and I was like renting a commercial vacuum to suck out all that insulation, and then another one to blow it back out. I was like, screw that. $1,300 is a deal.
I think it sounds like a pretty good deal so far. I thought it was $1,300 to get rid of some birds, but that was the
Oh
free
no, they had to
part.
replace insulation and everything.
Well,
That was
animal removal is expensive. We
Very.
had a family of skunks that moved in like under our front porch area. And so, we had to get them removed. I don't remember how much it was, but they were like, "Oh, we charge by the animal." I was like, "That's awesome." So it ended up being pretty expensive. But the guy who came out was totally crazy. Like, he like I talked to him one time and he was like, "Oh yeah, it was great when I came out there. Like I saw one of them and I chased him all around the yard until I caught him."
a skunk.
And yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you know what the skunks go for is Cheetos." And so that's how he trapped them. Was he put the trap out and then he just put Cheetos in them.
They charge per animal and then wait for them to have kids.
I wonder if you could get away with cheese puffs. They're a little cheaper.
Yeah, maybe.
They might
But
not
then he
hold
was
up as
like,
well.
"Oh, do you want to see the one I just caught?" And I was like, "Okay." And he just like opened the side of his truck, and it was like right there, like this little baby skunk just munching on Cheetos in a cage, just happy as could be. I'm like, "All right, you're
Did,
crazy, and you're
did he get
expensive."
sprayed?
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe he did, but
Oh, maybe he just naturally has that musky smell.
Right.
Permeating, yeah.
So,
But I remember when I was a kid, my grandfather had a bee's nest underneath the stairs of the front porch. He just poured gasoline on his hands and reached under there and grabbed it and crushed them all and walked away. I was like, what the hell? My ass ran inside the house.
we had some yellow jacket burning sessions with gasoline and down inside of a yellow jacket nest to get them down in there. But that's some running right there. You get. We were mowing the grass, me and my brother, one day, and my brother goes running towards me, and I just turned and took off running. I didn't know why. I just saw him running. I just started running, and he comes up next to me, and I'm running, and he's like, "Yellow jackets!" So I take off, and then he starts getting stung. Ah! I can hear him yell, and then I start getting stung. Ah! And we kept running and kept running all the way down into the into the screened-in porch, closed the door.
When I was little, my brother and I discovered a huge beehive at my sister's house and thought it'd be a great idea to chuck rocks at it. And
Uh,
they spent about 3 hours pulling bee stings out of our scalps everywhere. We're so messed up.
that hurts too. The bee stings. I remember my first bee sting was a bee like went up into a honeysuckle, right? And I was standing right there, and I grabbed a hold of it, and I squished, and it stung me right through the honeysuckle into my thumb. I was about 5, I think, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Ouch.
We got a Svenster on audio.
He's coming. He's
He
on.
beat
He's
Marbella.
connected. Well, Marbania's doing a thing with a definitely gonna be late. His duties or something.
Work.
I don't know. He told me to whoever plays his character just to have his character go up there and kiss the trapper on the taint. That's what he told me.
Kiss Fido on the taint.
No,
He's hiding.
the trapper, the thing at the door.
Oh, okay.
Well,
This.
he's hiding between two buildings right now.
Oh, I got it. This thing. This thing. I got it hidden because you can't really see it until you get up there.
Right.
I think he's peeing. I think he's over there peeing. Well, Dalgron, I guess it is technically it's your turn. So, what do you think he's gonna do? Where is he? He's in the middle of the street, kind of.
Yeah, he's down there hiding behind that corner because
Well, S
during
is
his
about
last
to
turn,
spit on this jackal again. He's like, you can hear him.
yeah, during his last turn, nobody was engaging with these people, so he was hiding. So now that they are, Dahlgren's going to come out a little bit here.
One of them's already dead. The Fido kind of breathed on him a little bit.
Yep.
They're still smoldering.
Between Fido and Spit, they had a bad day.
He's going to
Let me
cast
switch over to
Sacred
the
Flame.
table. Oh, there we go. Now you guys can see the map.
He's going to cast Sacred Flame at this long ear.
Ah, he doesn't even jump out of the way.
Nice.
Ouch!
Ooh, nice.
That's damage. Beautiful.
He
And
burned
he's going
his
to
ear off. He's like, yeah.
yell at Marley, "What are you hiding back there for? Get out here!"
Uh,
When he starts his turn, I'm gonna use my reaction and shake some spores at him.
oh man, because he's gonna take
Booga, booga,
off.
booga.
He's getting the hell out of here.
Well, let's see if I can take him out with this. Probably not. It never hits.
No.
Jeez.
Well, he's gonna do the old NGG. He's not. I don't. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna go to there, and then he's gonna go. He's gonna go to there, and then 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 he's gonna do one of these little because he doesn't know which way to go. But he does provoke from S. If
Get
you
him,
have
S.
your
He
reaction
does.
still.
S does have his reaction. So he's gonna get spit on.
He gets it. Well, he probably made it to what about here?
Yep.
He's dead. All right, those two are down. I mean that's kind of gonna take us out of like immediate combat right now. I mean, well, let me just put you guys out of combat real quick. Like that. And now unlock your tokens. So I guess you guys got a little bit of a little bit of a. Maybe I don't
little
know.
mini one.
Two jackals.
Well, one of us knows about this trapper, don't we? Didn't somebody get hit by it or something?
It
No.
kind of kicked S out.
S turned into a snake and kind of slithered over there, and it was like, "You get away from me!"
Oh yeah,
Just
threw a
kinda-
kick.
Hey, I don't know what you're doing. Just go away.
Tiny little snake, waste of a bite.
I mean, it's not like it's got a plan. This thing, it's like I'm gonna eat something. Get near me.
So I'm gonna grab this shaved aqua goatee, take a look at his, see if he's got anything on him. If not, I'm just gonna toss his body over toward where the hellhound is.
He's got a I just kind of always imagine that he has a little like a shower cap and his ears sticking out through it, like a aqua colored shower cap. If anybody wants, it's got two ear holes in it, so it doesn't work very well, but it's kind of cool looking. What else are these guys carrying? Scimitars, and they just all a natural armor class. They probably might have a few coins. I would say 2d10 gold. No, 2d10 steel. These guys aren't that rich.
Silver.
Should we put the other body down the well?
Steel.
I think we feed both bodies to Fido. And
Uh,
if anybody comes by, they
We
think
don't
Fido
want to
did it.
contaminate the water.
you find a jack and a ace and 5 silver in the guy's pocket. A jack and an ace.
So he was
Playing
cheating,
cards.
gambling.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other guy's broke. So 5 silver is all you get from one guy.
Yeah, I'll chuck the bodies over by Fido.
Fido's like, "Arr, arr." He drags him over here. He's like,
Are we just gonna leave him like chained up there? That's fine if you want to, I guess.
wait,
I
can
mean, I
I?
don't have any need to kill it.
No. Mostly, well, I don't know if we want to let it free either. That seems like it might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So our way is open now. We can go into the temple.
And I'll warn them that there was some weird thing that attacked me when I got near there. But it didn't like me because I was a little snake. It's hard to describe. It's like a giant black shadowy thing that came on me.
Well, it was probably
Shadowy
just
thing.
that you were so small.
You sure it was the
So-
cobwebs?
We should just walk through. Well, I bet we can just walk through the front door now that you're not small anymore.
And assuming we can't see it,
Marley, go knock on the door.
Give me a perception check. For some reason, it's like shifting around, and you can clearly see it. You clearly know it's there.
all right.
It's like
Uh,
the front of the. It's like the doors, right? It's like it's pretending to be the doors,
I'm
but you
gonna
can kind of
pull out my
see
longbow.
that if when it's moving around, that there's not I mean, there's bits and chunks of the door that are like missing behind it.
I want to take out my longbow and shoot it.
Yeah, I'll take out my short bow as well.
Everybody's like, open fire!
Does this thing talk?
Yeah, so each of you guys can get a shot onto it. Those two that said you're getting your bows out.
Can I cast a cantrip at it too?
No, the two bowmen got to do it before it like squeezes down through a big bust in the bottom of the door and goes inside. Like behind the barrels and all that kind of shit.
Well, let's get in there off the street.
It makes like a squeaky noise Dalgron, you think if that is a language, you don't understand it. It's like as he goes.
Sounds like one of them were rats.
Is there? Could I open the door? Does they open inward or outward, or do I have to haul these barrels to the side?
The doors look like they're been secured, like boarded up kind of looking things. But there's a big hole in the bottom of the door you could crawl through. Even as you could squeeze through the hole.
With a big ass bugbear fit.
Uh-huh. They're all medium creature can squeeze through the hole.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, after you.
All right, I think this is a good spot to actually do the old initiative. So let's let me push it to you. You know the problem when you change themes is you're not used to it. And earlier, that push add entry to player journal links, I hate it.
Hmm.
It looks just like the little dragon. I went to close something and I hit that and I pushed this thing onto everybody's character sheet and I have to go delete it all. It's more problems than it's worth. I can't just turn. It's part of something though that I like, isn't it? What is that one? Where am I pushing this initiative? Oh, here it is. Did everybody get an initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're gonna you
Oreg got distracted, I guess.
correct it. Well, it's kind of nice that that you get to go first, but check this out. Change the opacity of this map and go beep.
Nice.
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 That was pretty cool.
And there's a big creature though inside.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. I need to. He's probably more about like right there. So when you move up there, S, and you kind of look
see
down
it.
in there. Say again?
I can't see it if I'm supposed to be able to.
Can't see what?
He's
You
hidden
said
from
the
us.
creature.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you look down through there, you see a big pile of bones, look like they've been piled up right inside this doorway. And
Okay.
that's where he's slithered across the bones and stuff. He's, you can hear the bones clattering as he's kind of. He's
He
not very fast.
But he decorates the same way that S does.
Yeah.
Regurgitated bones.
So what are you thinking, S?
S wants to go on in.
Yeah, you can squeeze right up in here if you want. You got to crawl and then kind of stand back up.
Yeah. I want to crawl and stand back up. And
He's like
how
trying to get
much?
under these pews and stuff. So when you go in, you see this when you look in. It's a temple.
Nice. Looks to be in good shape too.
It's kind of I didn't draw the dirt and dust in today, but it's dirty and dusty and and cobwebby, but it doesn't look like it's been disturbed much. Like no one looks like he's been in here in a long, long time.
Nice.
Nice.
And this thing's like trying to be a pew. It's like I'm a pew. Wait, it's like over there. I'm a pew.
Well, I am going to. How much of my move did it take to get into the room?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd say 30 to get to there. Your full,
My full move.
yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna attack it. Is where I'm at going to block other people from coming in?
Um,
I don't want to block the entrance.
no, he's probably more like here. You know what I mean? He's like there. So they could come in, crawl across the bones, and then move adjacent to these squares over
So
here.
am I not next to him?
Yeah, you're there. Sorry.
I'm adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if
I
that's
mean, you got your pole arm with you?
yeah.
Oh, you
Uh,
could be here if you want.
Oh yeah, I want to be.
Yeah, you could have crawled in and stood up right inside the door and started jabbing at him for sure.
That's exactly what I want
Yeah,
to do.
because he's trying to be that pew. He's like under that pew, and since this map's crooked, everything's on an angle. So
Right. So yeah, I'm from a little bit of a distance. I am going to stab at him with my pike, and let's see if I hit him first. Okay, yeah, that hits. Then I am going to use my trip attack.
How do you trip a pew?
Yes, you knock its legs out from underneath it, right? Chair's got legs. So I will roll damage on it, and then roll a saving throw to see if I knock him down, which I do not.
how do you knock him down? He's like laying there on the. He's like a rug. He's like I'm a rug.
Unless he's immune to prone, I can knock him prone.
I know. He's not immune to prone, but it's just you can't knock him down. You can
I
make him
knock the rug
prone.
on its back.
Right, I could give you the condition of prone. I mean, I don't know how
Yeah.
it works when you do it that way, but more cow.
All right, I want to come in and I'll like slide under the door, and if I can, I'd like to go like this way. So I kind of like slide under the door and then stick to the wall and just kind of scurry along the wall.
Yeah, you can like even climb across the side of this door, like, and climb up to the top of the ceiling a little bit over the top of S, who's swinging
Nice.
his pike around. You're like,
I'll just stay up here and let him take all the hits, and I will decaying reach this guy. Yeah.
oh,
Do I have? I thought I had some bardic inspiration. I do. I'm gonna use my point of bardic inspiration.
damn,
And
Marley isn't even really being represented, and he's still giving love out.
I will add
Last
4
week.
to that attack.
Well, let's see. I'll go like this, and then I'll go like that, and that's it.
Yes. He's gonna take. Look at that! It wasn't a 1.
Look at that. It wasn't a one. I, I did more than one.
Yes.
So, all right, you hear, who's getting away? Get in there. I'm going after him. And then you hear, inside the door. Orag's
All
gonna
right,
come.
so I'm going to move up, and
Get-
I'm going to, as soon as I see what's going on, I'm going to use my. I'm going to just slide over here toward the corner. see, I'm still 30 feet. Yes, I'm 30 feet. And then, so I don't know if it gets an opportunity attack against me, but
Well, for one, you gotta like crawl and squeeze through the bottom portion of the door to get in there. So that's gonna use part of your movement too. Unless you want to come up with some kind of miraculous like sliding technique or something with like a DC 20 acrobatics, I would allow it.
so not knowing what's in there, I wouldn't try to do any kind of
Okay.
special parkour.
So, I
So I'll
mean,
just
15, 20, 20. I mean, I think you could probably get to. Oops. Here, I think you could probably get to about here.
right. So then I'm just going to
So,
stab it. And I can't tell because it's not in a square. Is S adjacent to him?
no.
Okay.
It's a hit as you poke him. 10 points of damage.
And I'm going to use my cunning action to dash.
To there.
Yep, I'm looking around, sort of looking at what's here, what's available, where I'm going to hide next turn.
Oh, well, you can. Now that you're back here, you can see some stuff on this altar, and you clearly see a nice looking dagger sitting on it. Cool looking dagger.
Yeah, I also saw the healing potion too, but I'm not hurt, so it's not as attractive as it might be.
Oh, so Dahlgren's gonna duck walk, the dwarf duck walk through the little hole there, and come over here to the side. And he is going to.
You're gonna move out of his threatened reach. Is that what you're gonna do?
Was he within reach here?
Yes.
Did Marley have to
Okay,
push
well
him
then,
from behind to get him through?
right. No, he'll stay here then. Give a little space for Marley to come through, and he'll just whack him with
Whack-a-mole.
the what is Warhammer.
Give him a chuckle.
S looks
Ooh.
over at him. You know how to use that thing?
He actually hit with it.
Occasionally, it's not just for looks.
Minus
And then
one.
that'll be the end of his turn.
So what we should come up with is a weapon that actually, if you roll so badly, you can actually heal a creature with it. You do 1 point of
The
healing.
healing
So-
wiffle bat.
Right.
There you go.
1 point of healing.
Marley, what do you think Marley's gonna do?
Pee his pants.
Go jump in the well.
I think he stops and looks at these bones and he says, "Wait, I gotta crawl through that?" He's got his face down there. He's looking at these bones. He's like, "That's a human skull." He points.
Come on, Marley.
No, it was a jackal's skull.
He can take his cloak and lay his cloak over the bones. That way he can crawl over the bone cloak.
He's okay out here. He'll give Dalgron the help action from outside, like crawling.
Pat him on the back. You can do it.
Doing
You can
good.
do
He
it.
taps his boot.
He's like gently picking up bones and like throwing them at the thing
Distracting the
to
thing.
distract it.
Fido's like, you hear crunch. You hear a bone snap. This trapper. You see, like, part of it, like, kind of weaving back together a little bit. It's like just kind of looks like a camouflage, whatever it's around, right? It's like you can tell that there's something, there, but whatever it's around, it's trying to mimic what it is, and then it just like leaps at one of you guys. I think it's gonna go for Orak with it's a dexterity save. Should have went after the dwarf, but he doesn't know. Orag looks like the biggest, tastiest target right now.
It's all
And
hairy
he
and gross.
fails.
Exactly.
So, you get grappled. Let's see. One large or smaller creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to be grappled.
The question is it stuck to me or am I stuck to him?
No, he's like bleh. He's like bleh. He's like wraps you up. Here, I give you an example. You, it, roar. It doesn't do anything until the start of your turn, or start of its turn.
Oh,
Is
I'm a little bit late to
the
this.
target's turn, isn't it? At the start of the target's turn.
No, it says the target takes bludgeoning damage at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah, so the target's turn.
Oh,
The
yeah.
target takes damage on
While
each of
grappled
its
in this
turns.
way, the target is restrained and blinded, and at the risk of suffocating. It's its smother ability. So you're also restrained and blinded. So let me give that to you too.
Are you
So
sure? Go ahead.
okay. I'm a little late on this one, but I just realized this. Did it regain hit points? Because
It did.
I had cast Chill Touch on it, so it cannot regain hit points.
Well, why did it?
Because that's just a descriptive thing. It's not a.
What? Come on, somebody fix that.
Make an extension.
I think constitutional amendments has a thing where you can't heal.
Really?
I think
Nice.
it has an effect. I have to double check that, but
You said it's smothering me. Are you sure you're interpreting that correctly? Because it could just be right there trying to give me lots of food and asking me if I need anything else, and it just won't leave me alone, just smothering me.
Comforting,
Yeah,
instead of smothering.
that's
Mom,
actually
leave me
because it hasn't
alone.
done any damage to you yet. You actually kind of feel like a warm blanket was just wrapped around you, and it's kind of purring a little bit, like a big fat kitten.
Very nice.
You think it might be a big tribble? It's pretending to be a tribble.
Has
Uh,
Orig ever been hugged before?
he hugs himself all the time. He's got extra reach.
With the long arms.
Yeah.
Top of the round is Orag.
Okay, so I take my damage, or
And
save, or whatever it is.
Oh shit! That's bad timing right there. I tell you what. You take some. Now he's really hugging you, and you hear Aura going, guys, it's giving me really bad hugs.
comic wedgie.
It's squeezing the. Wait. That should have happened at the start of your turn. We can't make it your turn again.
Yeah, you have to add that when you add
My computer's
the
been
other.
weird. There we go.
It's 5d6 plus 3.
Yeah, 5d6 plus 3. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you take 19 points of damage if you want to give that to yourself. Ouch.
Well, I don't want to, if it's an option.
Since
But
you're
I do need to make a Constitution saving throw as well. So it's half. Concentration is half the damage. DC is half the damage or 10, whichever is more. Okay,
is
so I passed. And let me wound myself.
wound.
19. Okay.
Holy shiznit. Severely wound. That's a
All right,
lot of
so
push-ups.
am going to try to I'm going to disengage.
Well, you're restrained currently.
So yeah, I'm going to do
S
what I
wants
need to do to break out.
S wants to use his inspiration to give Oreg a better chance of escaping this thing.
Go on without me, guys. Just let it eat me and use the time to run away.
Shut up! It's your turn to do the
Not gonna
dishes
make
tonight.
it.
We're not letting you out of it.
I call dibs on his stuff.
Can I want his shoebox.
He's not going to want a funeral, is he?
So it's a grapple check against him.
Okay.
Strength or acrobatics, whatever you choose, but he's definitely trying to use his strength.
I give you inspiration, so you should have advantage on it.
Ooh, even better. All right, let's see. You are no longer restrained or grappled. So you can like stumbling out, thud,
All right.
you know,
So
bloop.
I have a cunning action and a move action. If I can, I would like to disengage and move
Yes, you could
back
definitely.
behind this desk.
Oh, it's
I
an
mean
altar.
altar. Behind the
Yeah.
altar.
Dogger's just yelling, "Wrong way! Wrong way!"
I stumble back there and my fur's
He's like
all
trying to breathe. These
look like
ribs
I have
cages are all
mange.
cracked.
Like I have mange as I have this acid burning into me.
Wasn't so much acid as it was
Is
the
there anything I can do
squeeze.
to stop the ongoing acid damage?
You're not in it anymore, so that's gonna.
Okay.
I need to take that off of you too.
Nice.
As you come settling down, you realize he's no longer hugging you.
Dahlgren's gonna run and dash over to Oreg.
Now, there's got to be some kind of acrobatics going over these pews now.
Oh, he's sliding underneath and hopping over the backside of one, and
Yeah, give me at
running
least
down the side.
a successful acrobatics, or you're gonna trip.
Oh, acrobatics.
Ah, that's fair enough. 13.
And then
May
And
not
he
be
is
the
a
most
cleric.
graceful, but it works.
He is a cleric. He
Yeah.
is used to moving quickly in a church, right?
right, I'm very familiar with the height of these pews and sliding underneath them and jumping over the backs of them. And then that's all he's got there.
It's like, I'm not done digesting you. It doesn't say that because it doesn't talk. But that's what it thinks. And it's going to come this way. It's going to dash. Like coming around the other side of the altar.
Trying to duck behind it, trying to use it to my advantage.
Like, I think you would like see this thing come around the corner, and you would just clearly just say, "Go!" S.
All right. Well, S is going to follow it up to there,
Yes,
and
grappled?
what's that?
You're grappled.
I should not be.
Oh, there's a claw stuck to your foot from the door bones. You're like, ah! You kick it off yourself real quick.
I don't know how I had that still on me. But
It doesn't
regardless,
do anything. Grapple doesn't do anything
yeah,
anyways.
there's no
So
effect.
it doesn't.
So I am going to stab at thee.
Pike? A pikey.
Oh, come on.
So you come running up and like laying right next to the pew is a some kind of paper or something, and you just like slip on it, and the pike like jams into the ground, and it forcefully makes your arm go pop, and it goes limp.
Oh, we're using those? I thought we weren't using those.
No, I mean it's not gonna.
Okay.
It just goes numb, right? You just,
Ow!
ow!
Stinger.
It
So
doesn't
yeah,
have any bad effects, you know what I mean? It's just for flavor.
I use my last
Funny
turn movement
bone.
to take a step back and reset my shoulder, pop it back into place.
You're like, ow, 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 pop. Not too
All
hard
right.
for a snake to pop his shoulder back in place. I don't know how that works.
Snap, crackle, pop, bones.
All right, Marley, you've
Quit playing with the bones.
yeah, he didn't get to see the whole image and everything, did he?
Yeah.
Here, let me give this back. Let me give this to
Big
you.
pile of bones in front door. You were covering it with your cloak, so you didn't have to touch them when you crawled
Oh,
in.
really? That sounds like, yeah, pretty much.
And
Yeah,
it's
but
like
I
a
picked
hole
my
in the
cloak
door, and you gotta like crawl under the into the room through the bones. And you're like, ah, I'll buy a new cloak. You just leave it laying there.
Let's see. Looks like Dalgren's coming to. Yeah, I'll get a new cloak later. Dalgren's coming to help Warg out. So I think what Marley would do is try to prevent this guy from doing anything. I'm gonna try to cast Bane on him. So the first thing I'm gonna do is roll that. That's not a one. Of course, Bane may be religious magic. He failed. And he got that. And what's this other one? That's for me. I don't
He
think I
sees
need that
images of Batman's nemesis in his mind.
one. And as a bonus action, I'm going to.
Scarecrow.
No, oh, never mind. That is a spell, and I can't do that. So I'm good. I'm good.
Morcal.
All right. First, can I see Oreg from where I am to cast healing word on him?
Yeah. You're like
Okay.
up at the ceiling. Are you still up there?
Oh
or
yeah,
no?
that's right.
Yeah, like,
I forgot I had climbed up there. Uh,
I mean, I didn't
so
imagine you all the way up, but you're kind of high. Yeah.
yeah, like halfway up the wall, sort of thing. Great. Yeah, I will go ahead and throw a healing word at Oreg then.
You see like the hair sticking up. I mean, all you gotta do is see like his ear, and you're like, target.
Uh,
Thanks, Dahlgren. I feel a little better.
And I will jump down off the wall and start moving up a little bit. I figure, I don't know, can I get to about there? Probably.
Yeah, you got like a piece of paper stuck to your back leg as you're walking. You're like trying to get it off.
I grab the Marley's cloak as I'm going by, and I just say, "Ooh, free cloak."
There you go. There you go.
And let's shoot
Here,
a
let's-
decaying reach at this thing
Here,
again.
I'll put it over here for you. 15 points.
That's pretty good.
And it can't regain hit
and
points.
he can't regain hit points.
Holy
which is
shit.
always nice.
That's nice.
Hold on. I need to turn that shit off or skip it, right?
Yeah, just do a skip.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else, Markel? Ooh.
Nope, that's it.
Fight hose. Brett's recharged. Yeah. He's out there munching. Crunch, crunch. Top of round 3, S.
S is going to move in, stab, and then move back. So he's going to end up in the same spot as he is right now. Oh, come on.
Not with a 2, he's not going to stab. He's going to miss.
Say hi, buddy. I just want to say
Parker.
hi.
I'm going to use my
There he is.
precision attack to
Drake's saying hi
add
to you.
5 to that.
5 to the attack. All right.
the attack
I'm going
roll.
to drag this to the modifier box. And then drag that back to the target. And did it work? What happened?
You want me to do it?
Wait, hold on. Let me drop that. There it goes.
That hit.
This is a little delayed. Okay.
All right, and then so I will
Superiority dice. That's like
Yeah,
cheating. That's kind of like
exactly. That's the whole point.
cheating. Marley, are we missing the bell or something? The turn sound?
I heard a sound. It wasn't the typical bell. And the round, I didn't hear it change rounds either.
Wouldn't say we were missing it.
Let's see. 30 feet.
Yeah, the ring bell
All
on
right.
turn is on, but I'm not hearing anything.
Bonus action healing word to Orig. That's for those.
Oh, thanks,
And
Dahlgren. That's a little bit better now.
Dahlgren's still saying a little prayer.
Still
I'm still praying.
Still praying. And then I think I'm going to viciously mock this thing. Like, hey, by the way, I threw my cloak on those bones, and I'm looking for something new to make a cloak out of, and you just fit the bill. Oh,
Totally.
yeah.
He totally does not like to be compared to a cloak.
He's not a cloaker, damn it.
Yeah, he gets it
He's a
all the
trapper.
time.
I'm not a
Gets it
cloaker.
all the time. I'm not a cloaker. I'm a trapper.
Not the cloaker.
Not a cloaker.
Quit calling me a damn cloaker.
Or so this thing's like, it's like you can tell that it's in distress at the moment. It's like kind of like cinched back around the corner a little bit, like trying to get away.
So I'm making a mental note to go over tactics again with these guys. One of them needs to be adjacent to it so I can.
The rogue could.
So as I stab it, and then I'm doing the same thing as I did last time. bonus action disengage and sliding back. I'm just gonna go to here this time.
Get behind Dalgron.
Somebody.
Well, I don't want to be the one right next to this guy.
It's got a
And,
nasty attack, if it is.
right?
It's not even an attack, it's a dex save.
So
Let's.
it's not even making attack rolls.
Yeah. I'm just gonna decaying reach him again. Because I like it when he doesn't regain hit points. And I'm gonna move up just a little bit and kind of duck down behind this pew here. Take a little cover.
Uh-oh. It's not the cloaker. It's gonna try to get some Dalgron love over here as it comes slithering. Its final
Dalgron's still got his eyes closed and praying.
his final dying meal. It's trying to feast on over here as it tries to envelop Dalgron and succeeds. Ah.
Oh, that sucks because Dalgron's gonna go next. Timing on that could be.
Yep.
Timing could not be any
Is it-
better.
Is it too late for me to give him my point of inspiration to re-roll that?
That saving throw.
Wait, which table is this? Are we doing the weird thing on this table?
Yeah,
We
this
gotta
is
give
the
it
weird-
away,
Yell at
yeah.
him and inspire him.
So, yeah, you could make him
Damn your
re-roll it.
eyes.
Yeah. No, Dalgren, open your damn eyes.
You go, what the fuck? Where'd Orin go?
And I pull whatever it's probably not a Bible, but whatever holy book they have in the back of the pew. I pull it out and throw it at him to hit him and wake him up.
Trying to give him the re-roll on his dex saving throw.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh wait, why did you roll twice? You both failed both. Oh, you had disadvantage.
because you applied.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Well, the first one was a 5 anyway, so.
you
Because
applied
he was already
restrained.
restrained,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
And blind.
that's why I love that extension. It's the best extension. Which one dropped and which one it was, and we know the 5. They both failed anyway, so.
Well, I tried.
All right, so.
Yep. Let's hope I survive.
And it doesn't have any more movement, so it can't start dragging you into the corner and start digesting you. But that is all it can do. But Dalgron, you do survive, except Bless expires as this thing starts eating you. On the start of your turn, you're like inside of it going, I don't know what you're saying, but.
Well, I was gonna cure wounds on Oreg, but he ran away, and I can't see him now. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna touch myself.
Get your hand out. You can easily. Oh God! But you can't attempt to break out then if you do that.
Oh, what is it to break out?
It's a grapple check, contested grapple, which is an action
Athletics or acrobatics.
against.
I'll try to break out.
Against his manly strength. He's like, no, you're
I'll
not.
try to.
I'm going to eat you today.
I'll try to break it then.
An 18. Uh-oh. What did I roll? I rolled a 15. Nice. So you're like.
Woo.
So let me
Um,
get rid of all those things. No longer grappled. I guess you still technically could be grappled, but no. So did you want to? Is that where you wanted to end your turn?
Yeah, I don't want to take an opportunity attack
Yeah,
by
because he
moving
just
away
might
from him.
just chew on you again.
Right. So he will.
I don't think it
Yeah,
could smother again as an opportunity attack. Opportunity
Well,
attacks have to
that's
be like a
that
melee attack.
that's a player thing. His character
Yeah.
probably doesn't know that. He's probably, oh shit.
yeah, I don't want him to hit me. So I'll bonus action healing word. On
Wait,
I'll give it
you
to my.
can't cast two spells. Oh, you didn't cast a spell. Never
I
mind.
didn't cast a spell. I
You
broke
broke
the
free.
grapple. Yeah. And then let me see. Where's exit 11? I'll give it to myself. Cast it on myself.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
that'll work.
Nice.
Should always get maximum healing when you cast it on yourself. That's my
Right.
personal thought. It's my personal
All right, and I heard the sounds this time.
I did too. Well, the top of the round sound I heard.
I heard them all. Yeah.
Alright.
And I actually don't need to move. I'm good right where I am. Because of my reach, I'm then going to do a little stabby stab. And it missed. Boo. Finally get to do my sneak attack and I can.
So,
Alright, and
what is it where, like, what would the role be where you try to keep yourself from doing something that
oh, for crap's sake. I had a special thing I could have moved away from him. Anyway, keep yourself from doing something that would probably be wisdom or
like
constitution, depending on what you're trying to stop yourself from doing.
like a kid reaching in a candy dish kind of thing?
Yeah,
Kind
that
of.
would be wisdom in my opinion.
Yeah, give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom 8.
Yeah, no, you at least stroke the harp a little. Like bring.
Nice. Yes. See if it's still in tune.
Yeah, because you're standing right there and you got to reach and everything. You're like, aren't you broom a little bit? It does seem like it's still okay.
Oh,
I like
nice.
that we're all like, "Oh crap, what's it gonna be?" And then Drake's like, "Oh, you strum the harp."
It's a magic harp.
Uh-oh. The trapper
We need a
did
trapper
it
keeper.
it did regenerate.
It shouldn't have.
It
Doesn't that last until the end of its turn?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Should it have?
When was the last time he cast your tilt shots on it?
Yeah,
Well, it just
I
said it
think it just
expired.
expired at the beginning of the round. Yeah, or at the beginning of its turn. So it
Uh-huh.
was in effect at when its turn started.
So it should not have regenerated.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Dalgron does not look untasty at the moment.
Is he coming to attack me?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my warding flare to try to blind him and all that good stuff.
Is that against an attack?
Yeah, it's a disadvantage. It's a Constitution saving throw, and it gives them disadvantage on their attack roll. And we set it up to where it could have a possibility of blinding him.
Yeah, but he's not using an attack roll. He's just trying to smother you. It's a dexterity saving throw. that you got to make.
But does it have to see me?
Yeah.
Well, it's a
Well, hold
possibility
on
to
a
blind him.
second. Does this thing? No, he's got blind sight, so you can't.
Oh, shit, then it wouldn't work anyway.
So I'm gonna say, come on, Dahlgren, back up. We need to. Who's gonna heal us if you die? And I'll give him my inspiration.
He
Nice.
made his save anyways, but
Whew.
Okay.
you don't have to give it to him
I got this,
until
Orig.
after he rolls in this
Oh,
game,
okay. Then good to go.
because it's considered a reroll in this game. So you get to keep it.
Nice.
Uh,
From
Somebody
here,
kill this fucking thing.
complete this
yeah.
harp, and I'll
So
pull
it's
him
like
back a little bit.
trying to get to both of you now. It's like you know, it's not really knocking over this wall though, but S.
All right, S is going to come up behind it.
It doesn't really have a behind, but okay, I
I'm
got you.
gonna stab at it in its behind.
Freaking Orag's like, ooh, it looks distracted a little bit now.
And I'm gonna use my trip attack on it.
I still like how you trip something.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It trips. It does.
Nice.
It totally lays prone. But you think it might actually be able to regenerate, so.
All right. Well, that's all I can do anyway, so. More kill. Stop it from regenerating.
All right. If I think it might regenerate, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it with decaying reach and see if that'll work. This is a ranged attack.
So it is
So that
prone.
should
Yeah.
cancel out, right? Because it's
'Cause it's
yeah. Well,
unconscious.
right. There we go. Oh, doesn't matter. I'll roll damage just for fun. And then there we go. And move up a little bit to keep an eye on it.
Marley.
I believe Marley will grab one of these candles with Mage Hand and just move it over and just kind of put the candle out on top of the thing. You know, just a little fire damage. Just
The
you know.
candles aren't lit.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah. Why, you guys busted into a church that's been closed up for 20
Oh,
years
that's
and
right. That's right.
the
That's
candles
right.
are lit?
Yeah, yeah. I don't really
a
have
burning
Continual
flame,
flame.
right?
Yeah, continual flame. Exactly.
Continual flame. I wish Marley could do that, but he can't. So Marley goes, "Wow, cool. That was something."
I gave up on
He
using
will
nice
move
colored
forward, though.
maps for you guys, and you're all got dark vision, so it's just daylight now all the time.
Nice.
No, I figured it's a small map. Why really dig? It probably has line of sight and lighting on it. Let's see. Let's turn on the lights and line of sight. Did it actually add anything?
Just turn
No.
to
Just
grayscale.
exterior walls and the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, the door. Yep.
That is nice.
Very nice. It's a nice map, though.
Yeah, it took me about I don't know, 25 minutes to make it.
That's not bad.
Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist? Is that the one?
Mhm.
It's good for little things like that. I needed an encounter map, and I'm like, okay, let me go. I was looking, I'm like, no, that's not one. No, that's not one. No. And I'm like, wait a second. Let me just go make one. It took me a shorter time to make it than it did. What are you doing, Dalgron? Just getting the hell out
I'm
of
gonna
there?
take a seat in the pew
Is
and
this
rest
thing
for a minute.
dead? Is it gonna keep? Do we need to keep going?
Well, it can't regenerate hit points.
Ever? Let's
I'm gonna
see.
go grab that dagger on the table and start stabbing it with it. If it looks like it's gonna recover.
We'll cut it into so many small little pieces. It'll be like the size of a Kleenex.
And each one will grow back into a full one.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Let's see how this reads.
Who's got a flint and steel, a torch, anything?
I've got a
I've got a
tinderbox.
tinderbox. I've got one of those too.
Regains 10 hit points at the start of its turn. If it takes certain kinds of damage, it doesn't function until the start of its next turn. Okay, so it does die only if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate, so it's dead.
Nice. So I'm going to see if I can.
I thought you guys were going to try to get a pet or something. It's only got like a 2 intelligence. You guys could have trained it or something.
Take the
It's a
place of
dangerous pet.
the air elemental. Since we lost the air elemental.
What is this intelligence?
I'm more concerned about there's nobody to clean up after us. Who's
Right?
gonna press my clothes?
We need to get an Otyug.
Yeah,
So we
2
can just feed it
intelligence.
garbage.
13 wisdom. It learns though. It knows how to do tricks.
So I'm going to try to play the harp. I am trained with a lute. They
It
both have
doesn't.
strings, so it's the same thing.
The same thing. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, same
They
idea.
both have strings, so
Give me a loot roll. What is that? Wisdom
it's
based
performance.
performance.
It's charisma.
It doesn't. No, I think it would be.
Oh, look
Nice.
at there.
Well, I'll give you the 19. But what's
Well, it's
your
18 -1.
intelligence bonus?
+1. Intelligence is 12.
Yeah, I would have given you an intelligence performance roll.
Oh, nice. So it would have been 20 instead of 19, 18.
When a 15 would have gotten either way. You think that this harp is actually very nice harp.
Having
It
never heard a harp
is.
myself, I'm probably just plucking the strings like it would a lute. Maybe strumming a little bit, but not playing it like a real harp. Harpist would. It makes sound, and it's
it
like, ooh,
needs
that's
to be
cool.
tuned, and but it's got some cobwebs and dust on it and stuff. But you can tell that it's made of some kind of exotic wood that you're not really familiar with. Your nature's not the greatest, but it definitely has some ivory inlays and like some gemstones in it. So you think it's pretty valuable.
Nice. So am I able to put it in a bag of holding?
um, how big is a harp? A big
It's
harp.
pretty good size if it's a like a
Concert harp?
concert
Yeah.
concert
If it's a
harp.
concert harp,
Yes.
yeah, they're
It's a big one.
6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah, no. I mean, not your bag of holding, anyways. Let's put it that way.
I want to check out this dagger on the
Well,
table.
I was actually trying to trick you into giving me a bag of holding because I don't have one. So if you said yes, I was like, awesome. I can put it in a bag of
So
holding.
you're gonna check out this dagger?
Oh heck yeah!
It's a very pointy dagger, like very pointy. And it has like at the back end, there's a tiny reservoir built into the hilt. And
Nice.
it looks like it might be designed to hold poison.
I will pick that up.
And you also think that when you do get it in your inventory, that you're going to have to add the silvered to it.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I didn't do it. I forgot to do it, but it needs it. It
You
needs
better
it.
keep that hidden.
Yeah, that one's a dangerous one.
It's. I don't know. Would you consider? I mean, because it's a silver dagger. Is it technically silvered though? Right? Did
Yeah,
it
if it's
go
filled with
through?
dagger,
Did it go through the 100 gold piece value silvered? Because it's just really a dagger that's got a lot of silver in it. You know, it's not like the
Well,
blade's not silver.
silvered is referring to the blade. Just silver, like in the handle and the filigree or whatever, wouldn't make it a silvered weapon.
right?
Okay, so it is not silvered then. It is just got silver in it. It would be like confiscated, probably. Maybe, you know, because it's got a little silver in it, but it's only worth 8 gold, so it's not like a lot of silver. But it does have the little thing on it. There's also a vial sitting on the altar here that looks like it had some kind of liquid in it, but it's kind of all like green and corroded and like crystallized, whatever, dried up in there, you know. And then there's a little metal chest or lockbox. There's a big
Orig, did you want to check this chest out before I open it with my warhammer?
a big jug also sitting on
We
the
can resell it. Yes,
altar.
let's not destroy these things.
It's an urn.
No, it's actually got a like a pour spout on it.
Nice.
You know, just a little like at the top, just a little like a little indentation that comes out, and a lid fits right on it that covers the whole thing. So you gotta take the lid off, or tip the lid a little, and then you can pour stuff out of it. Kind of like a Stein kind of thing that's got the flippy lid on it, you know.
Nice. So we've already found some inventory.
Yeah.
I'll sort of limp over, still trying to brush my fur, cover up the missing spots. And I'll hand Morkel that grossness. Oh, this looks like it's right up your alley. Although we're nowhere near the alley, but you know what I mean.
What's the grossness?
think
Some
it's a-
vial of green, gross,
Oh, that
crystallized,
grossness.
moldy.
And the yeah, okay.
There was an earthquake for a second.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was like, whoa, whoa,
What
whoa.
Nice.
Are these stairs?
They are stairs that go down.
What the heck?
And this looks like a little like a bedroom kind of thing set up.
Do you want me to give you an investigation, or
A
is
bedroom?
Markel gonna check the potion first?
Yeah, this is like a one of those, like, if you were on a train and you got inside the little
berth?
cabin car kind of thing. It's a berth kind of thing, and there's a
Nice.
there's 2 books down here. One of them
The
says,
heck is that?
what is that? Hey, what's up, Texas? Eraser, Texas? A dagger of healing. You put a healing potion in the reservoir and stab your friends to administer it.
Nice.
It does 1d4 damage, but 2d4 plus 2 healing. So
You
So
feel
you
lucky?
could actually kill somebody with it if you
It's
were
awesome.
very unlucky.
Yeah.
Don't roll bad.
this is a word. Oh, that. Oh,
Yeah,
that.
there's a weird box thing down there.
Oh, that looks like a lockbox.
This thing
Nice.
or up here?
You know, down in the corner, right there. Yeah.
Right in
Yeah.
front of you, Marley.
Where say, ooh, a lockbox.
If it was a snake, it'd bit you.
Lockbox, huh?
Let's get rid of this big ass token.
If it was S, it would have bit you.
That's offensive to S.
Does
Right?
it have a lock in it?
The lockbox does have a nice lock in it, yes.
It does. A nice
And it's heavy when you go to pick it up. You're like, oh, that's kind of, that weighs pretty good weight.
Or egg.
All right, we got 3 things in queue already. So
Alright, no,
we've got
bug box, no.
Morkel's potion, my box on here, and then we're gonna come down and deal with
The,
that.
the
And
name of the
Dalgren's got to come over here and collect some holy water in this ancient holy water basin.
the name of my parcel is Sweet Loots from the Temple of Whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, can I check out this potion? Like, do I think it's salvageable in any way?
the what's in the bottle that's on the table?
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's ancient, whatever it is.
Maybe you take it back
It's
to
all
the
dried up.
place and
It's
analyze
like,
it.
yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
you might be able to do some research on it, yeah, but just looking at it, tasting it right now is not going to help.
Oh, but we want to see him taste it anyway. Morkel, taste that.
He'll eat
Just a little
anything.
bit.
So yeah, he he'll try a little. His tongue just goes down inside the bottle and he tries
So
a little.
there's a gold cup on the table too that's it's got, once you like brush it off and stuff, it's got emeralds all around the lip, like big emeralds all the way around the top, and at the bottom there's another whole row of emeralds, like big
Nice.
fat emeralds. It looks like
Very
a
nice.
crown, like a freaking king's crown. It's got so many emeralds on it.
So I'll
We gotta
pocket
take that
that,
and sell it.
and then I'm going to look at the box. Gonna do a
This
little bit of
box,
checking it, see if it has any.
Dalgron, give me your stone cutting knowledge check there.
Oh, what is that?
Advantage on history
It's,
checks.
Is it history check advantage?
What's your history? Wisdom?
Yeah, I'm
Intelligence?
proficient
Oh,
intelligence.
it's intelligence.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You rolled a 1 and a 4.
Nice. What a
Dalgron's-
horrible.
Dalgron's like, I think this pew's made of wood.
Okay.
Still
He's
tired from that
He's
thing that
knocking. He's
grabbed
knocking
a hold
on
of me.
He's knocking on the pew. What were you gonna do with this metal box?
I'm doing I'm looking at it, see if it looks like it's trapped, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to open it.
Did you roll your intelligence investigation?
No, I was waiting for
Yeah.
you.
I saw
Here we go.
another
Roll.
roll. I thought I saw. Yeah, you don't think it's trapped? It doesn't look like. I mean, it doesn't say trap here or anything. So
Okay, so if
you
I
like
don't see any
you
wires or
like
anything, I'll
check
open it.
it, and you like there's like a little lift up latch on the front. There's no lock or anything on it. You just kind of lift it up. You like lift it up a little. There's no little wire or anything. When you open it up, there's an empty spot for a potion bottle. And
Okay.
then another spot that's next to it, like the other way, that actually has a potion bottle in there.
Okay. So,
Or
here you go,
I say a
Marley.
potion bottle, but a glass bottle. It does.
Here you go,
You don't know what's
Markel. If you want, I'll take it out, hand it to him.
Ooh, does this one actually look useful? Or
It's liquidy, yeah. You're like, ew. It's kind of like thick though. You're like, ew. Give me a intelligence check. You got outcome. You got the magic thing.
Arcana?
Arcana, yeah.
I have a little bit.
You don't think it's magical.
I think it's Kool-Aid, guys.
You
I-
think it's cool. It's
So
like
I'm gonna.
it's like kind of translucent tan, like looking, and it's very
Not good Kool-Aid.
viscous. It's very viscous,
Yeah,
like
it's a
like
external
It's-
use only.
like honey
it's-
almost, right?
Yeah, it's one of their
Drinking
trial flavors, mud.
It's
Did
like
not.
drinking hand cream. So
Doing a
so I'm
shot of
gonna
honey.
reach in my backpack, grab a sack, and just put everything on top of that. Anything that's left on the altar in the sack, box, the potion, his grossness. Put it all in there. The stein, all of it in the sack.
These things look kind of valuable too. The candle, that's the candlesticks and the candles in the corners. The four candle stands and the candles.
Come on.
Sack it.
Sack it.
Is there anything in this basin, or is it just empty?
It looks like it was meant to have like water in, but the water's all dried up. I couldn't undraw the water.
Sure.
It actually, in Dungeon Alchemy, it's actually swirling around or something inside of it.
Now
Nice.
search inside these little things here.
All right. And then I'll come back here.
I didn't put it in the parcel, but there would be probably 3 sets of what you would consider fine clothes, but they're like
Ooh,
kind of
vestments.
religious kind of looking things, like a vestment kind of looking.
Nice.
But
Retro.
it doesn't have any denomination. Dominoes? Dominoes.
Okay.
It doesn't have any dominoes. This is the Church
Cool.
of
Sack it.
here it is. I named the story the social
of Tasty
secret
Lids.
made up thing. I actually named the story the social secret made up thing.
Nice. All right. And I'm going to check this other box that S is standing on.
It's got a big lock on it. It says, "You've got to
Big
pick
snake
me.
on it.
You've got to pick me. I'm a big brass lock." Oh, the lockbox is brass. The lock is a padlock, a regular padlock. So until you gain a level, you can't ever pick this lock. What? How does that work in 5e? In 3.5, you can't do it again for like ever. I forget what it was. So what's the point in rolling if you just keep doing it, right? So
Here you go. S, go ahead and use your
I'll get out my crowbar.
tink, tink, tink.
Well,
No,
no,
I
wait a
hammer
second.
and
Wait a
bits in
second.
he's got. Don't you have? Or you don't have thieves' tools?
Yes, I
There.
do.
We'll try that.
I have these tools. It's the same roll. It's right here.
Oh, you just rolled sleight of hand. I'm like, oh. Yeah. So, you guys, get the top of this thing, the padlock open, and you take the top open, and there's a big sack of gold inside, like dragons, gold dragons.
We like sacks of gold.
Like-
Dragon.
Wow.
Nice.
You would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Let's open this church back up again.
no
You get a good thing going there.
Is it church? It's nice pews and what were they doing? A dagger of injecting poison at the altar? I wonder where they were
My
getting their
kind of
gold
church.
pieces from, right? So
Injecting hallucinogens.
the stairs are really kind of just like to get to the basically the crawl space
Well.
beneath or whatever, which dumps into like sewers, like a sewer area that's just
Okay.
below, not the sewers, but towards the sewers.
Not the were-rat sewers.
That you guys could travel like towards the front of the temple in. It goes off in the darkness beyond your dark vision towards the front of the
I could
church.
Follow it for a little ways.
Yeah, let's check it out at least.
Yeah.
The Morkel, you left your cape back here.
It there was some like debris and stuff. You kind of had to move out of the way. A couple of like a pallet or something. A Christmas tree. Shit people just dump and then you find your way and you see some moonlight about 100 feet ahead. Or daylight. Is it daylight out? You see daylight.
It was 5 o'clock, or 4:30 by now.
You see
probably.
daylight and you know the moon's out. I don't know.
Is it
He
like from the
it's-
well?
Yeah. You guys,
Okay. Connects to
guys
the
made
well.
it. He made it back to the well. The well.
Cool.
And there's
Is there
like a
anything
little
in the well?
area underneath. There's well the
Like
there's
a wishing well? People throw down
further
gems and magic items.
the
Wish on.
where you guys come out is like a hole in the well, kind of like, and then like it goes down further, and then it goes up, and you can see that there's a working bucket, and there's water down below. Probably like probably like 30 feet down. There's water. 20 feet down
Like
from where you're at.
not so far that a lizard couldn't just run down the wall and go swimming around down there and see something's down there.
He could.
Like a lizard.
Is
could
he
do that.
there? Did you convince him to come with you?
Yeah, I went. Yeah.
Yeah, it was he and S. They'll just
you-
two of them.
Couldn't he?
Or
I love
work
crawling
out? Are
around
you gonna
little dark
crawl down
holes
there?
down there.
When you start to get towards like crawl down there, you get a funky smell. You don't think this water is good. Just the wisp of air coming up, and then you start to hear your mouth starts to water as you start to hear that as you hear flies and.
Yeah, I'm not going back like all the way down there, guys. That's gross.
There's something down there. You think you see a body, like
Or 2 or 3.
at the bottom of the
I
well.
thought
It could
Search their
stay down there.
pockets. Search their pockets.
there was almost a jackal down there.
You don't think the bodies are like undead? Because, it'd be kind of hard for this DM to throw undead at you. It's a little hard when you're planning a campaign and you can't throw just a random zombie every now and then. There's no random undead in this gun. So, loots. All right, I got the parcel here. I'll give it to you guys when you guys get back and break it up. What else are you guys gonna do?
Take a break.
Yeah,
Take a 10-minute break?
Take a rest.
Oh yeah, 10-minute break.
A
And
little
I'll
short
let you
rest.
guys take a short rest too. So let me push the short rest, and then I'll push the 10-minute break. Combat tracker. Menu rest. S. Where's the S? Damn it. I gotta use the triangle or the cone. Yeah, the cone is the short rest for some reason. I don't know. What? All characters deleted. Oh.
Well,
All right, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. Let me put on the slideshow and some pretzel music. But first, let me start the timer for 10 minutes. Let me do like that. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. So go get a drink and go take a break. But we'll be back.
No, $85. All inclusive tickets.
Inclusive of what?
Buffets, mixed drinks, beers,
Damn.
anything.
Nice.
Oh, you was in one of them fancy club seats, huh?
We were
A
on top
box.
of Ballpark Village on top of the Hall of Fame.
So it wasn't no 100 degrees.
Oh no, it was. We were outside. You
Oh,
could go
okay.
inside and cool off though, but it was 100 degrees. Yeah.
So you weren't inside the stadium?
Nah, we could walk over there if we wanted to get our hands stamped. And I'm like, you know what? I'll walk as far as I want to walk in 100-degree weather.
Yeah, it's like the Cardinals ripping off the Cubs with their rooftop seats and stuff.
Yeah.
Some better view from the TV that you're watching anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, the view was awful, but I mean, as much as we sweep the Cubs, we decided to take that from them too.
You don't want to watch the Cardinals anyway, so the view was probably better.
So, so you guys pack up all this crap, crawl back out from the. I mean, I don't think you're gonna. I guess Morcal could just climb up the well. I mean, he doesn't have to go all the way back around. But the rest of you probably do.
Yeah, I guess we'd crawl back up.
Oh yeah, I'll just climb back up the well.
Yeah, Morcal could just climb up and look around. There ain't no one out here yet.
Can you imagine if somebody was? They're
But
walking
you're-
down the street and all of a sudden this lizard head picks up out of the well. What?
Oh, I knew I should have taken that
Did
left
you see
turn at
that?
Albuquerque.
Did you see that? What the hell was that?
But you're able to
Where
get your short rest. So I don't know. Did anybody burn any hit die? Anybody need any hit die?
Yeah,
Dahlgren
Got
did.
a little. Aura could use a hit die.
do we have a song of rest
Yeah,
going there?
Song of Rest. I could definitely do a Song of Rest. You bet. Let's see. Who all used hit dice?
Both Orig and Dahlgren.
Yep.
The only two who were hurt.
Well, there you go.
Well, I probably didn't need to use the second one then.
Nice.
That's my
Marley's Song of
inspiration.
Rest only works on every other hit die.
Hey,
Nice.
anybody else? More Cal? No.
Nobody else was
No,
hurt.
I'm good.
Everybody else was standing back. Little wusses.
I think you mean
No, it's
playing
a cloaker.
strategically.
It's a cloaker. Careful.
Yes.
Well, we almost died.
Strategic. It would have been a strategic death.
Did you like the regenerating trapper? They don't normally regenerate. This one does.
Nice. It was cool.
I was like, I could put another little encounter in or something. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this thing regenerate. It'll live a little longer.
Nice. Yeah, anytime you have one creature against a party, you gotta do something.
Yeah, that was a little challenging. I mean, he could have killed you guys pretty. 2 rounds inside of him, and you'd be dead. Well, not dead, but bleeding profusely out of your orifices. So, you get all your stuff? Are you guys gonna dip out of here, or what?
Yep, we'll just do one last once over. The stuff by the door. This big, make sure we got the vestments from this wardrobe and
You've
Pick
got
up more Cal's cape.
you've got everything in the parcel. Let's put it that way.
cool.
Does S need any more bones for his collection? 'Cause
If you
He
guys,
stuck
I
them
didn't
all.
put the vestments in here, so there's 3 sets of vestments if
Okay.
somebody wants.
Oh,
them.
Dahlgren wants one at least.
Don't you already have one?
These are different.
They
Yeah,
are.
these are the social secret made up thing vestments.
Nice. Yeah, they're not homemade by
Social
Dr.
secret.
Troy.
They're not.
Actually, I don't have
they're
any.
they're not cut out of construction paper.
That's curtains. Made for curtains. and-
Curtains.
Right. You got flowery pastel stuff on them.
Well, that's why
Polyester.
vestments have
1970s
palm trees on them. It's like a palm tree scene.
Bedspread from a
There
Florida
you go.
cheap motel.
That's right.
Here you guys wave by the Fido. Bye, Fido. He's over there. 36 months? Wow. 3 whole years.
Dang. Does this place that Fido's stapled to look like it's being used and stuff? Because you said he did not look well taken care of.
You guys look like you're right outside of some kind of major, like, encampment or something. Like, right down this.
So I want to do like a. We don't have culture in this one, but whether it's whatever
Alright.
insight maybe to check to see, should we logically let him go, or is he? If we don't let him go, is he going to starve to death?
Do you
Well,
say
you think
this
he's
out
good
We've
loud?
got a
for. You
lot of
think he's
food
good
now.
for. You think he's good for at least a week.
Yeah, but he needs water too and stuff. So all right, so
Well, you talk about
Did
letting
There's
anybody
a
him
talk to
trough
him?
go.
there.
I'm
There's a
out of
trough
here.
with water
Did
in it.
anybody try talking to him? Does it speak a language?
I don't think anybody tried to talk to Fido.
Yeah, you try to talk to him.
Go ahead, S.
All right, I'll go talk to it.
Who's a good boy?
Yeah, I'll try in all the languages I know: Abyssal, Draconic, Goblin, and Common.
It looks at you like it wants to eat you.
Hey, I fed you.
Mm.
yes, yeah, we did.
Get away from my food.
Well, fine. I've got a bow right here if you really want to do it that way.
Well, there's 2 bodies here he's munching on.
You can have them. I
Let's
don't want them.
That's
the
what he's
hell outta
telling you. Get away from my
Alright.
food.
All right, I'm gonna leave him.
You're not talking his languages anyways.
Oh
I
well.
mean, when
All
you
right.
were talking to him, he was looking at you, like, and he cocked his head, like he understands that you're talking to him. He just didn't understand any of those particular languages. I don't think I can hint at that anymore, can I?
It makes sense.
All right.
They
Yeah.
speak Infernal, I believe, or they understand it, but I
Yeah.
don't speak that.
All right, so we'll head back.
And I don't think
Am I able?
abyssal is the same thing.
No, it's
It's
not.
a
So
little different.
this harp,
Are
if
you
not,
lugging this harp around?
if not,
Marley wants to take it. Yeah,
I might
he's a
keep this
bard.
thing myself. But if not, we can sell it. But um, any ideas on how we can get this giant sack of goods and this harp
Well, the
back
harp
through
does only
the?
weigh 10 pounds, so it's not that bad.
We just
Well, let's take
yeah. I
it.
Throw it
mean,
on your back.
S can pick it up.
Yeah, we don't need to sell it. We'll put it in our secret place because with our secret
I'm worried about going through the
social
checkpoint with
secret.
this bag of goods and this
We'll just
harp.
tell them we
Well,
bought it. What do they know?
Yeah, we're relying on Marley to be our front man. Do you feel comfortable doing that?
But remember
Oh God.
the north gate. They don't really during the day. They just kind of wave you through for the most part.
Nah, they won't bother us.
The
All right, so
south
we'll.
gate is a little more guarded
Yeah.
because that's
This
Marley, where'd we get that?
the black dog gate.
where we get what?
That harp. Where'd we get the harp?
Oh, we bought it off somebody in the Church of Holy Messy Nasty Goo in a jar.
There you go. We're as
so
good as gold.
looking in the party sheet, you'll see this nasty old cloak sitting here, all covered in bone dust, and I'll cover the harp with that. And as we
That's my cloak.
carry
Hey.
along, that's actually Morkel's cloak.
Oh, the
Yeah,
one
well,
that's
Morkel
above
said it was
me.
his cloak.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I
Drake
found
said
it.
that I
Somebody
laid
just
my
left it
cloak
on
on
the
these
floor.
bones. I don't know.
Somebody left it laying on top of the bones for some reason.
I don't know why. Looks like something you would wear, Marley.
Are we taking this with us?
It is
I don't
pretty
Yes.
want to
ugly.
talk about
Are,
fashion
are we
sense.
actually taking the cloak with us? Do I need to put it in the combat tracker?
I thought you already gave it to Marley, to Morkel.
Is that the cloaker?
It's a cloak.
Um,
all right, I'm
and
gonna.
Markel, did you check out the trappers or anything in there? Do you want any body parts or anything? You're usually scavenging things.
Yeah, it had some poison, didn't it? I felt some poison.
I don't know,
It had
man. There's
And I'm a
it had
dwarf.
acid.
there are some things even I won't eat.
Oh, that's right. It was acid.
You can make like a bear rug.
Can we milk it for the acid?
Can you milk it? All right, I'm gonna give you this map. Guys, give me. We need to roll a d20. That's for me. Hold on. You guys don't need to roll anything. It's me. Yeah, you're so far away from having an encounter. It's not even fun. Like 8 other people had encounters at the exact same time, and there's no way that you guys are gonna have an encounter right now. I rolled a 1. All right, so you guys get back to Dr. Troy's. Let's do the. I've been playing with the city street map a little more too. I think since you guys were on the table last.
Uh-oh.
I just been playing. You know, when I built it, I was just throwing shit on there, and I was just trying to clean it up a little.
You must have been. It's taking forever to load.
I don't know how big it's turned out to be, but apparently it only pushes 1 image. So that's what I was told. It's just 1 image 1,000,000 times. Does it? Does it look any worse?
No, it's good.
Well,
Oh, the
Ah,
guy's still
oh,
in the.
The Tlinkali, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I gotta go back to work. Get ready to rumble! He runs down the street. I don't know. That's not what he says, but it's not the right guy. But
Why does S not have the green square around him? He didn't on the last map either.
are you not real?
I don't know.
Guys, I don't trust S anymore.
I don't either.
yeah, he doesn't have a green square. He's not like us.
Now you duplicated me?
Well, I'm now. See, that one does.
Did you drag us as a group?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's. I've had that happen before.
All right. I'm gonna. You might have to put your effects back on yourself, S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice patchwork community we got going on here. Very cool.
All right. So you guys get this loot back to Dr. Troy's, and you start breaking it out.
Yeah,
And
where are we going to set the harp up? Can you put the harp on the map for us, please, Drake?
yeah.
Put it in the basement.
Yeah, I don't want Marley playing that thing where everybody can hear him.
He's
Keep the
gonna make his
neighbors awake.
serenade every night. It's now a harp instead of whatever you were doing before.
I ain't dragging the
Instead of the
damn
trumpet he
10-pound
tried
harp
to
up there on the
put us to
roof.
sleep with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
And the
going to be
cymbals.
practicing it as well. Together we'll work together, get it tuned well with my lute, and do jam sessions until we figure out what a harp really sounds like.
There's not one I don't have one in Fantasy Grounds right now. I don't have any assets of a harp. That was at a Dungeon Alchemist. What'd I do with that? What'd I do with that parcel? Oh shit! I lost that parcel. Oh well. I guess you guys don't get that stuff. What? Oh.
Just add 1,000.
Party sheet, inventory. Drag the whole parcel in there. ID all. Look what you guys got.
Restful candle. Sack of gold. A lock. We even got the lock. Nice.
Dang straight. Called
Alchemy jug.
upselling.
An alchemy
Yeah.
jug. Never can have too much mayonnaise.
Nope.
Or
Nice. Alchemy
But
jug's
what is
awesome. There's my poison.
the candle, restful candle? What is that?
Dagger with reservoir. Okay.
allows you to reroll ones and twos on a short rest or
Oh,
something?
shit.
What does it say?
Can
Oh,
treat any
how'd it
rolled
go?
ones as twos.
Oh, so it's like Halfling's
yeah.
Luck short rest. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
Halfling's Luck short rest. That's what it's called.
Nice. I could have used that in the short rest we just took.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wyvern
did.
poison is the broken one, right?
No,
No, that's fresh.
the
There was
good
nothing
the
in there.
wyvern poison is in the chest, in the little box.
It's the tan one. Tan
Nice.
viscous.
The translucent one. Yeah, I was hoping somebody was gonna
Yeah.
taste it.
Well, Marley's he's got identify that he can do ritually. So over a given period
That's
of time, I mean, it's just
that's what I
get rid
said.
of
You
the-
guys know all this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why. I mean, you guys have been bad. It's like 8 o'clock at night. You're going through all this stuff.
like a pack of thieves. Look,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
us.
we got
So
it.
we
We've
don't
sunk
get a
some-
whole lot of kings and queens coming through here. We may want to break up this gold
top set.
cup and sell the emeralds individually. Don't know anybody's going to drop 8 grand on a cup. Sure as hell aren't going to give it to damn
Schultz.
Schnautzel.
Schnauzel.
Schultz.
Speaking of which, maybe we ought to hide this shit like someplace. We don't want this. Yeah. The harp had like gems and stuff in it too, didn't it? It's pretty fancy, wasn't it?
The harp's pretty nice.
Yes.
So
The
we don't
alchemy
want
jug
that.
means we don't need to worry about water consumption.
Well, how much water does it make?
8 gallons.
And you guys
Pony
need
keg.
only 5 gallons a day, really,
Yeah.
unless you're working or
Oh.
whatever.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
make
what
more-
if we
But
drink
then,
mayonnaise?
but then that's all it does for the day, right?
Well, yeah,
right.
but we're the days that we do it, we're 3 ahead and throw the rest in a barrel, and
Mm-hmm.
eventually you just have full barrels that you're just topping off.
The water only lasts though for a day, and then evaporates because it's magic.
Oh,
That
I mean,
Magic
it could be
water?
that
It's
could be
holy
that
water?
DM, right? It could be. It is. It's holy
Drake
water, but it
takes.
only lasts.
Full of holes.
It only lasts an hour, so you got to drink it right away, and then you get dehydrated.
that adamantine box has silver runes in it too. That should be hidden.
That's where you store your money.
Yeah, see how the DM
Well, we
give
wanna
you
s-
all
we
this
definitely
shit,
wanna
and then
sell
you
it.
can't do anything with it.
It's got
We're
silver.
gonna sell this stuff, but we just can't. When Schultz is around, we need to. I still say that he needs to just disappear. Dr. Troy said not to, but we've got this wyvern poison. One little stick with a knife.
All right, you managed to get it back. Oh,
Nice.
Holy crap!
Oh shit!
It's a little big. Sorry. Where do you guys want it? I would say it's probably about that big though.
It was taking up like a square and a half before, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good size.
Let's put it on the angle so at least you
I
can
have
tell.
different colors if you want a different color of harp.
It looks like a chainsaw. No, that's
There's
fine.
one that's
That one
white
looks
and
better.
gold. There's a black one.
Yeah, the brown one. It's exotic wood. It's exotic. It's oak. This area doesn't
Right.
have much oak. It's all knotty cypress in this area. So oak is
The
exotic.
bad cypress, naughty.
Um, still a lot of stuff in the party sheet there. I don't see it getting drug away.
I'll take
So
those candles and hold on to them.
I've been working with Morkel and by extension S to do poisons and stuff. I plan on using poisons. Are you going to be? You can spit poison, but do you plan on wielding weapons with poison?
If I
S.
can, yeah. If I, that's something that I've looked into. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to pursue that though.
Well, yeah. Do you guys want the 1,000 gold in your pockets?
Org will
For the
take it.
sack of gold.
Or do you want the sack of gold locked up in the safe with a lock on it?
Adamantine box in the basement.
Yeah,
No.
let's do that. Let's do. We're
No.
not going to
Yeah.
carry 2,000 or 1,000 gold pieces around with us. I mean,
So just leave it as a sack of
We
gold
should
for
lock that
now,
up.
and then you guys can put it all together somewhere and tag it on whoever's lugging it.
but
I
you've
mean,
got
whoever's. You can put it in your party sheet, right?
I think
The party
Matakuri's got
funds.
a party funds thing. So
Yeah.
the sack
Yeah.
of gold, the lock, the carved harp.
You didn't put the vestments in there.
Yeah, the vestments. Well, he said we can just add it, so we can just grab vestments from the
Oh,
items.
okay.
What the hell?
Even the alchemy jug. Somebody needs to have the alchemy jug on their person in case we are like gone for days.
So
and
if I
they
have
need
the
to eat
alchemy jug, I'll
mayonnaise.
be using it to make acid and poison, because I'll be using that every fight.
This freaking modifier box is a pain in the ass to get a hold of sometimes.
Yeah, if we can use the alchemy jug to stock up on vials of poison, that'd be great.
It's just basic poison, but better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
So
we
we
have a
can.
source of water.
And acid.
So
I also want a couple acid every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like 6 days of poison, 1 day acid.
plus then occasionally you could walk into a room full of huge monsters and try to befriend them with beer.
I think you guys'
That's crazy. Who would
inventory.
do that?
Who would do that?
I think your
That's
guys'
dumb.
inventory control for potions is going to be bottles. How many bottles do you guys got?
Yeah. We need to find a glass blower who's still in business.
You got an open mic there, Sven.
Yeah.
The greenish crackled potion bottle. You do some research on it, and you determine it was designed to look like something, but it's nothing. It's just inert crap.
It's a potion of snot.
He
That's
bought it from the
disappointing.
back of a comic book, and you drop some in the water, and it grows.
Well, it's like you either get the red
Seemed like
pill
he's
or the blue
chia pet.
pill. Which bottle do you want? The green one or the tan one? Costs you gold. The green
What are we doing with
one,
this?
the green one gives you everlasting immortality. The tan one kills you because it does 76 points of damage or whatever. Yay! Sorry, I checked it.
And Manicure, did you get the vestments? Or do you want me to drop them in the party sheet for you?
I did not get the vestments.
If I would have thought the vestments were going to be so popular, I would have put them in the parcel. But I didn't think you guys would be wanting
Oh
vestments.
yeah, we
But
may need to dress up
okay,
as
yeah,
priests.
you never know. There's always cultists that need to be disguised as.
Never know.
Guess I could take Fido out of the combat tracker. He followed you home.
Yeah, instead of the rat pack, this group should be the pack rats.
Was it just one of the vestments, or were there
There
more
was
than one?
3. You can just change the number once you get
Got
it
it.
to your.
Okay, they're in the party funds.
Nice.
Well, what do we got going on in the party funds? Let's take a peek. Inventory.
Not a lot.
20 rations.
What happened to that Kruthic silver thing?
The claw,
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a spike or
Yeah.
something.
silver
Who
claw.
who took that? Because I don't see it in the party
Wasn't
fund
that
thing.
Markel? You were gonna mess with it and try to. Or was it Dahlgren?
Well, I mean, there might not have ever been an item for it, though, was there?
I don't think
I don't
so.
have it.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
we
there
ever
was
made an
actually
item.
an item for it.
It was just a matter of we were going to try to find somebody to get the silver out of it or find some way to.
Is that where this? Oh, you guys
Yeah.
found the silver bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So let's just consider it a silver. What's the sickle? Not the sickle. The
Scythe.
scythe. Let's just call it a scythe that's silvered.
A silvered scythe, the way it is now. Yeah, attach it to a pool cue and.
Well, no, you could just get some leather and wrap it around and hold it. There's some spikes on it because you remember the things like big spiky like its front claw and they were silvered. You got one of them. So is anybody what is it? What do you need to be proficient in this?
So if it's you're talking about a long, huge sigh,
It's
hmm
really
then
more like a war
that's pretty
pick.
much
You'd make a war pick out of it.
S is the only one who can use it without issue.
Because he's a fighter and it's martial. Is that what it is?
Depends on what you call it. If it was a war pick, then
No,
I think
I'm
that's a
calling it a
martial weapon.
scythe.
A scythe is,
Yeah.
I thought, simple weapon.
Is there
It's
a
not an
scythe
item in the player's handbook, and we don't have the comprehensive equipment. I think there's a one in there.
comprehensive equipment should be on.
I tried to load it, it wouldn't let me.
Let's see. Yeah, I have it set for the players, not comp. Oh, it's there. You go. I guess I could have looked in there before I went through all that. SCY? Scythe, yeah. Oh, there's two of them. There's a war scythe or a regular scythe. Oh, there it is. This regular scythe. Tripping. That's kind of cool. It's got the properties of tripping.
S can already do that. So
It's a simple
Look how
melee
far
weapon, so anybody can use it. Did you get one, S?
Uh,
Here. Oh, I got one. I got it right here. I'll just drag it over to your inventory. You can make it,
okay.
you can make it
Silvered.
silvered. It's not silvered either. It's silver, right? It's weird.
Yeah. It's a silver is a damage type.
There you go. Scythe. Simple melee weapon does 1d8 slashing.
And so if it's simple, anybody can use it. Yeah.
Yep.
Marley doesn't need it. He doesn't plan on getting that close.
But it's a two-handed weapon though, so that's a problem.
Probably bigger than Dahlgren.
Yeah, but all of S's weapons are two-handed, pretty much.
I just want to see how he carries all this shit around. A scythe, a pike,
A man catcher.
man catcher.
And he's a snake.
I mean, this isn't like an MMO, right, where shit just pops out of you. This is supposed to
Yeah.
be kind of real. You run through a doorway with all this shit. You're like,
I imagine most of the time he doesn't have half the stuff.
I can imagine that a lot of times they're in. Isn't there a bag of holding in the party? They're in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I don't think we have a bag of holding, do we?
We don't.
I don't
I
think
tried
so.
to have him give me one, but
Yeah,
well,
that
Morkel
was.
has one.
You know, anytime you're sitting at my table, Span, I'm gonna have to really pay
Oh my gosh,
attention
I
to
do.
shit you say.
Hey, can I put that in the bag of holding? Sure. Awesome. Bag of holding.
I totally forgot that I had a bag of holding.
You got to carry all of S's weapons.
Yeah, sure.
Like a caddy. He's got a little cap,
Yeah.
visor on.
Give me the 9-iron.
Hey man, you guys could throw a bag of holding in the party, and I wouldn't argue. I mean, I can't keep track of this party from the last party from the. But yeah, there is a bag of holding in the party, so I forget where it came from.
I think we got it in the sewers.
Or did it come from a table B roll?
Or
Maybe
random
that's it.
magic.
Yeah, something like
I think
that.
it was a random
Yeah.
magic dice
Probably.
I bought.
Basic poison. There we go.
Speaking of which.
It's only does 1d4 damage, though. We definitely have to do something to spruce this up. I wouldn't even call that poison. It's more of a
It's like,
minor inconvenience.
it's like I ate
It's
too
like
much
drinking
Taco Bell.
Pepsi.
It's like too much Taco
Exactly.
Bell. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the gas is
It's
pretty bad.
It's hot sauce. It's hot sauce.
Heartburn.
Some hot sauce on my
Too
weapon.
much,
1d4.
too much Taco Bell.
Oh, really? That's a big cheat in the chat there, Metacuri. But I appreciate it.
So,
Let's see what happens.
so Marley's like, oh, something's stuck in the bottom of my shoe.
Hey, that's pretty good stuff there, man.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
treats psoriasis and tetter, whatever the fuck tetter is.
He's like, he scrapes this stuff off the bottom of his shoe and puts it in a little ointment jar. Says, I'm gonna smear this on you guys when you're dying. Let me put that in the party
What is
sheet.
that? I can't read the description.
You will see it right. No.
Cadmium's ointment.
I like the fact that it
1d4 plus 1 doses.
takes away poison and cure any diseases. So
Okay, so let's see, 1d4 plus 1. That's okay.
That's nice.
2 better than we had. Cool.
you scraped 3 doses off the bottom of your shoe. You got a stick and got in the tread and everything. You were like, you took your time. Use popsicle sticks.
No, I just got 2 doses.
2
I
plus
rolled a
1. D4 plus 1, isn't it?
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so I got
I don't
2.
do math.
That's all right, man. Well, let's see consumables. Where's my consumables? Cool.
I
So
thought
at
you
least we
I
got
thought you
a
rolled a
different
2.
method of getting people up off the ground. Here's some shoe goo.
So Drake, what is your ruling on
No.
poison for arrows?
3, isn't it? That's the raw rule, isn't it? 3.
Oh, there it is. It does say 3 pieces of ammunition. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Never mind.
That's my ruling. The same as
Nice.
Wizards of the Coast.
Okay.
So if you throw the pike, can you do it to 3 of them? Is that how it works?
Yeah. I coat the poison on the outside and then
Exactly. Throw it.
bum rush them.
So let's take a look at the calendar here. What's going on? You know, it is. What is today's date? 21st.
So the benefit of this dagger is that the poison will pretty much last indefinitely and can be used any time, as opposed to coating it onto a weapon that only lasts a minute,
Right.
and it takes an action to coat it. Correct?
Yeah. Unless you have the poisoner feat, then it's a
Right.
bonus action.
And my feet are too long anyway, so I can't use poison them.
I'm going to be using my bonus action for other things in the very near future, so go for it.
All right.
All right. Well, you guys are definitely gonna get a couple of long rests. No, not that button. Long rest.
There it is.
Oh, did you add where we could turn that off if we want?
Yes. So there's now a checkbox underneath the pound foods carried and the gallon water carried, and that will no longer deduct from you.
Oh, so it's on the player side?
It's on the player's side. You can always disable it entirely in the options.
No,
Did you not
I
want me?
meant for you guys. Oh, okay, good. So you guys can, you know, if we're managing this properly, you guys don't need that right now.
Right.
So you guys could check those under your actions tab. Under the sustenance, yeah. Yeah, just like
The
that.
ignore consumption.
Yeah, there's just two little check boxes, one for food, one for water. This is
Did we
a
not want to
service
have the
menu.
man catcher available to us by throwing it in a bag of holding?
We can. It's not something I would normally carry around, but if it'll fit, I don't think it fits within the volume of a bag of holding. I think
Is it longer
2
than
feet
4
in
feet?
diameter and 4 feet deep.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't fit.
A man
Well,
catcher.
if you
Well,
did it on an angle, you might be able to be like 4.5 feet. But
Right,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
foldable,
just
right?
sticking out,
a man
sticking out
catcher
the
for a
top.
small creature, so a gnome man
Tiny.
catcher, yeah.
It's a butterfly net.
Yeah, I'd rather have a woman catcher anyway.
The badminton racket.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for some
What? It folds in
hand to
half.
come from behind your green screen stand and smack.
I would say a man catcher can come apart if you want, and put it in the bag of holding.
All right.
So
I
it would
threw it
be
in the party sheet.
it would be
Yeah.
an action to put it together. How's that?
Oh, that's not bad. 6 seconds. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
that's something that we would
Yeah.
kind of realize we need and then prep and then, you know.
Yeah.
that's what I'm
we have
saying.
another.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's you took it apart. It like you got to unscrew it. You know.
Same thing with the scythe, I think.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, that dagger with the reservoir is not silvered.
No, there's not enough. So I mean, it's 8 gold worth of silver. So it could
So it
be
wouldn't
though.
do
It looks
damage
like
to
it
a werewolf.
really. It would irritate a werewolf, like if you rubbed it on his eye, it'd, like make him
Okay.
wince a
Get
little.
a
Like,
pink eye.
Would we be in trouble if we got caught with it? Is there enough silver
You,
since
yeah.
silver
I
is
mean,
outlawed?
you don't know the fines for how much silver is illegal. You just know that silver is illegal. So
They could kill you for it.
yeah, you don't know the
Gonna hang
punishment. Your criminal college courses
Go
you
ask him,
haven't
Dalgren.
taken yet. So
Just say,
We
hey,
should have asked
just
Dr. Troy.
what would happen?
would Dr. Troy care about what the criminal
Well,
justice system in Waterdeep is? I mean, come on.
as is
He's like,
proficient with
yeah.
Smith's tools, he could swap
Does it
out the
does
silver
it
in the
change your
handle.
guys' thought process now that you know what Dr. Troy is? Is that a mind warp for any of you guys?
Does he
Never
have?
trusted him anyway.
I mean, hopefully he's got an idea of
I
where
was
to
so
go.
disappointed.
It doesn't change what he does, what he's done. His actions have not changed. So Oreg is sort of, you know, a surprise, but is he's still the same person who raised him and took care of him for 15 years and then
Oh, way
abandoned
to
us
go,
and took
Ori.
away our freaking
Look
air
on the sunny
elemental.
side, always on the sunny side.
Took away our elemental.
And our servants left us to fend for ourselves.
Bitches were spoiled. That's what you bitches are. Spoiled. I'm also gonna say
Spoiled little
it
brats.
It is now the morning crescent. One of these things right here.
And you said it's been 2 days now? We've had
No, it's
2 days.
been more than 2 days. I only push you two long rests because that's all you gotta do.
Okay,
Get
so
everything back.
how many days has it been since we came back from the temple?
It has been exactly. It's the 5th day, the 25th, the hammer at 9 in the morning. So, the temple, 3 days. It's the 3rd day, so.
3. Okay,
You're close.
thank you.
And who's in the shop? Who's running the shop? Marley?
Marley would be, yeah.
Dalgron?
Oh, yeah.
So you guys get a customer in.
Welcome.
I mean, you get customers every now and then, but this guy is he when he comes in, you could tell that he's affluent. He is rich.
He got money.
Yeah.
See if he wants to buy an emerald crusted cup.
He's like,
Or a harp.
I've heard of this
No,
place.
not selling
Boys,
the harp.
you wait outside. This place looks safe enough. And one of the skyscrapers standing next to him says, are you sure about that, boss? As these two humanoids, I don't know if any of you guys, character-wise, are familiar with Goliaths.
Probably not. Not my character.
Heard about him, but read
But
about him in books.
if you can have your character imagine these two Goliaths standing next to this George Burns.
The dude looks like George Burns.
Yeah, I mean he's this little old man. He comes in and he's smoking a cigar and he's got just super rich clothes on and he carries himself well. He's like, yes, my name is. I can't find it currently.
Let me help you, sir. Perhaps you. Somebody get him something to drink.
I have a story entry with.
Marley's got a song for you.
Yeah.
I do.
It's Reginald Time speak.
Reginald Time speak.
That's
Reginald.
time with a Y.
Oh well, welcome,
Of course it is.
Reginald, Master Time speak.
He's uh, oh, look at this. I don't have a token for him, but he wanders around here. Let's just let me grab a token because this is Unity, and we have the power of any token on the planet that we want. I'm gonna type in old man and see what comes up.
Just to be clear, we are selling both the fancy box and the lock, just not together. So that's Marley's job to upsell. Oh, you're looking at this box, check out this lock. Or looking at this lock, we go great with this nice box.
And that cup.
Are you
All right,
saying all this in front of
all
Mr.
right, here we
Time
go. Let's
speak?
just use this token. I don't know.
No, I'm telling
Adrian
the
Ice.
DM that so he knows.
Sorry, I was token hunting. What's happening? We're selling. Oh, he's shopping. He's looking in your store. He's like,
Well, he doesn't look like George Burns, but you know,
he's
hey.
like, George Burns died a long time ago. This is what happens when after you die, you become a George Burns lich. George Burns lich.
George.
He's like, what's
Burns
this harp
lit.
in the middle of the floor here? Why? I can't get around. I'm gonna break my hip, God.
It's for sale. You want it?
No, it's
He's like,
here
this
from the
is a
back
nice
room.
harp.
No, it's
He's
not.
like, he's like
It is a
checking
nice
it
harp.
out. He's looking at it. He's like, my sister used to have a harp like this.
Did she?
Uh-oh.
Was she an accomplished harpist? Was she one that harps?
No, she wasn't accomplished at anything.
She just had one.
You know, he's old, so he just says whatever's on his mind.
Yeah, no filter.
No filter.
Did she
Zero
belong
My
to a
filter.
church?
My dad came in here.
My mom. Zero filter. No filter. He's like, I think I might. What do you want for this harp?
I don't know. I don't have the party goodie bag.
750 gold is what it was valued at. So go from there.
Go
Well,
from there.
do you want it? Do you want it with strings? Yeah, that's the
Well,
question.
as it is, of course.
As it is.
With the dust bunnies and everything underneath here.
Dust bunnies and all. We don't even have to clean it.
haven't
Well, I'd let it.
He
I'd
just
let it
pulled
go
it out
for
of the
8.5.
bag and plopped it down on the floor. You haven't even cleaned it up yet. He's looking at it.
Yeah,
He's
about,
like,
about 8.5. I think. It's really up to Org if Org would part with it, but I don't know if he'll sell it. Org, 8.5 on the harp.
It's got sentimental value.
Sentimental
Tell him
value.
we've got a cover.
I can never purchase sentimental value. That's.
It's got a cover for 900 total. Throw that cloak with the bone shards on it.
Harp cover.
Marley goes and gets that cloak and brings it out and see. Look, it's made custom just for this harp, and he starts trying to,
Stretch it on. It's like tearing and shit.
Yeah, stretch it on. Yeah, Look, accents it beautifully. 900, you can have it all. You know what? I tell you, no, I'll throw the cloak in for the 850. Like I said, I don't care what Org said.
He's like 900 gold. Is that what you're asking
No.
for?
850. 850. I already told you 850. I'd let it go for 850.
Gold, like gold pieces,
Yes.
like
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cash gold piece. Oh.
He's like,
Maybe 830. I might be able to, 830. 830 is time for tea. Tea.
Marty, why do you keep going down? He's 850.
He says, I tell you what, I'll trade you even for what's in this pocket.
Oh. Oh.
Marley turns around.
Pocket full of lint.
What do I do? What do I do?
Don't do it, Marty.
Door
Don't do it,
number
Marty.
2.
Can somebody do the guy from Family Guy?
Monty Hall.
No. Oh, Chris. What's his old guy down the street that? I can't do him.
You know,
He smiles and rubs his pocket.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If his
Marley's
pocket
looking.
has 850 gold, then yes.
Says, could be 850 gold, yeah. Or it could be something better.
Well, I'll
He's
trade
a rich
for it
guy.
if it's worth at least 850 gold. Whatever it is, if it's worth 850 gold, I'll trade you for it.
Very well then,
We'll tell it back.
I'll have to pass.
Hmm.
Well, you're gonna still buy it for 850, right?
Oh no.
Oh, we just got Jude.
I'm telling you, man. Dalgren,
He ain't buying nothing.
he ain't buying nothing. I got pissed. Marley got pissed off. He walked. You go deal with the old fucker.
How
He's
about
like
this?
Hey,
he's like looking in the case. He's like, I understand that you guys offer some spellcasting services.
We've been known to. You talk to Howard Cosell?
Can't cast away old.
He's like, well, I have a need for some spellcasting. See,
What do you need cast?
there was an accident, and my dear sister, she fell down the stairs and broke her neck. I'm afraid she is no longer alive.
wow. Marley starts
Well,
chuckling.
that's
He's trying to hold it in around the corner.
that's unfortunate.
He's like, yes, I wish somebody would come by before she starts to stink up the place and cast a spell or two to stop that kind of thing from happening.
Gentle repose.
Well, if that's what you call those things. And also, if it's possible, I've heard of people speaking with those that have passed before. Is this something that you would have the ability to do? Or maybe even bring her back from the dead?
They throw her outside the walls. Oh, Marley's. Never mind. He's.
I've got. I'm not there, I guess, but I've got gentle repose, guys. That's it.
Yeah, I've got that too, but I don't have anything. I don't even have speak with the dead yet.
So you can keep her
We
from
can
stinking.
speak with the dead. They just don't answer.
Hey, we can talk to
Right?
her
We
if
can
you
talk
want
to
us
her all
to.
you want.
Marley comes up. Of course, we can speak with the dead.
Does Marley say that?
Whispers it in Dalgren's ear. Dalgren, if he turns and looks at him, Marley will be like, "Of course we can. We can."
He's like,
You can speak with the dead.
It can happen.
you can do that
Yeah, sure, we can do it.
We don't need to cast the other one from the body from reeking. I really don't want the
Oh, I-
rats to be attracted
we
to
must
my
hold the
sister's body
seance.
in the cellar.
No,
I could
we
do
must
that, no
hold a
problem.
seance. We don't need
But-
the body. We can just hold a seance.
But I won't be able to pay you for your services until you're able
What's in
to
your pocket?
speak with dead.
Damn it.
'Cause my sister has the combination to the safe.
Oh,
Well, how? Well, we know somebody who can pick a lock.
Ah, this is a
If-
very complicated lock.
Oh, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem for him.
It is a combination. A series of symbols and letters that only myself and my sister knew how to solve.
And
I've long forgotten.
oh,
What's inside the safe?
My money. I should say
Oh.
it's a vault, is what he would be saying, not a safe.
So we could do the gentle repose, but we can't actually. I mean, Marley can talk to the dead all day long, but they
Yes,
won't.
but if she can't answer the combination, then she's not gonna do either one of us very good, is it? Perhaps I'll come back. Unless, of course, you want to come by and keep my sister from decaying.
Yeah, I
at
think
least do
that.
that.
Yeah, we could do that. Hey,
Wait,
do you want to buy this cup?
Yes, I want to buy everything you have. All of this.
850 for that harp.
I'll buy it. Absolutely. Bring it with us. When you open this vault, I'll pay you. Let's go.
okay, well we'll get it when we get the vault open.
Yeah. Once the
So
vault's open, we'll talk.
So he takes you down the street to like towards the south end of the Troll Skull zone, and there's a like an estate, right? That's kind of tucked in the corner, kind of fenced off, and you can see that there's a couple of more of these Goliaths floating around as he comes into this pretty nice place. You can tell that they're hoarding like goods and stuff. Crates and stuff are all piled up outside. And so he brings you into the back area, like the kitchen area, like around the backside. And there's a couple of servants floating around. They're not unseen servants, so don't get jealous. Um, and
They used to work for us.
he takes you to the cellar, like below the kitchen. He opens the door. At
hmm
the bottom of the stairs, there's lays his 84-year-old sister, all crumpled up into a pile, like she went down the stairs.
like nobody straightened her out before the rigor mortis set in. Is that what's?
It looked like it. I mean, a medicine check would
They just left her there.
easily tell that this happened within the last 12 hours. So yeah, rigor mortis is set in. It's like,
Well, that's
right?
beyond
I don't know.
anything.
When is rigor mortis set in? About 12 hours?
Let me rub some Catamin's ointment on her and see what happens. This is beyond anything that Marley can do. So this would be all Dalgren. Now, Marley's really going to play up the whole reverence of the scene. You know, we're treading on holy ground.
I don't know. Would rigor mortis be considered paralyzed?
I don't know. Give me a medicine check.
Oh, where is it at? Here we go.
She was dead before she was thrown down the steps.
Oh,
What?
they just tossed her down the steps. Ugh. Okay, he'll do the ritual and cast that gentle repose.
Dogron, you with your 22 medicine and Marley's 9, you guys break even and you didn't find anything out. No, I'm kidding. He's talking to someone.
Sorry,
Poison.
Oh, so she was poisoned. Who? Ah,
Thought we were
Do you
just
know how
doing
you're?
general
A 22 medicine
repose.
check is not going to tell you who poisoned her.
No. I was gonna
It doesn't work
ask.
that way. Doesn't work that way.
I was gonna ask him if he knows how she died. How she ended up down here this way.
He's like,
George.
she fell down the stairs. I heard it.
Was she here with anybody besides you? Well, I'm gonna tell you, she didn't fall down these stairs.
He points to her. She's all crumpled up, laying at the bottom of the stairs. She did too.
And you saw this happen?
I heard her fall down the stairs.
Who was here besides you and her?
The servants, the bodyguards, the Maytag repairman. No, I don't know. Professor Plum and
Is there a candlestick?
I think we might have to call Sergeant Schultz because yeah, I don't think she fell down these stairs.
What Marley's doing this? He's like, shut up, just be quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation when you get back. You're paid to do a job. Do your job. Shut up.
Do your job. Just let's get paid. Make sure she don't stink, and let's get out of here. We'll talk about it later.
he's like, after you talk with your friends about why she fell down the stairs, you can help me maybe also I would like to do something for her to put her you know a ceremony
done
or
plenty
something
already.
oh you know the rites and that kind of stuff, Mom would like it that way, I think. Mom,
And then,
are you here? No, I'm kidding.
should we dispose of the body in the crematorium? Would you like her cremated? We could put her, in an
Well, he
urn.
wants to
We could
talk
even
to
put
her.
her in a. Well, we can still speak with dead if we have the ashes, but it's much easier to move her around that way. We've got one urn that is encrusted in emeralds, top and bottom. It's you know
Trying to sell the urn.
The cup.
Cup-shaped urn.
Doesn't have a lid, but just put some saran wrap over the top. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Seal it with wax.
This way you can put your cigarettes out in it.
He doesn't seem to be too interested in purchasing anything right now because all of his money is in the vault.
Well, listen, we've kept her we've got her in a state where she will rest for a little bit here. Let
How
us
long's
work
that
on the
thing
other part.
last,
We're gonna.
anyways?
10 days.
10
days. She's not going to be reeking in the basement or down here.
So we just need to find a
He's like-
priest and pay him for a speak with dead spell.
Just need to
Oh.
level up twice. One time we hit level 5, he can get Speak of Dead.
Can you guys do that in 10 days?
I don't know.
Well, we can come back
Can
in
we?
9 days and
DM?
cast it again, can't we?
Yes.
He's like, you can bring her back from the dead, right? Is
Well,
that
looks
possible?
like I can't buy a random monster, so
That's right.
if we just start buying random monsters, man.
That's going to be a while before we can do that.
Well, let's hire us a priest. We won't tell him what it's for. We got this. We got this. He turns around, sir. We are so sorry for your loss. And Marley goes into the mortician, the operator of the funeral home director act. Holds him by the shoulders, helps him over to sit down in this chair. Now, we'll figure out a way to speak with her. But in the meantime, you must not let anybody near the body. No one must come near the body. It could ruin his spell.
Can we move the body from the bottom of the stairs, maybe?
Well, yeah.
It's going to be
You
hard
put
to
her
get to the
upstairs in a
liquor
bed.
if we're tripping over her.
Well, we could hold her. We could hold her in our storage facilities for you too, if you would like.
What do you mean, a storage facility? What is...
We have a mortuary that and then if you decide later that you would like to cremate her, we can take care of those expenses for you as well.
So, after you get the combination from her?
Absolutely. I mean, we
Oh,
need
I
to
don't give
do
a
that
shit what you
first.
do with her. I mean, yeah, that's great.
Well then, fine. Let's let me order some transportation
I
and we'll
mean,
be right back.
this isn't what he says, but this is the insight that you guys get from the conversation with the guy. He obviously doesn't give a shit what happens to her body afterwards. Just he needs the number to get into the vault.
And we need the body to assure that we also get the
Oh, he's okay with you taking the body. He's like, stuff
Okay.
her in your bag of holding. He doesn't care.
number.
Put her in a wheelbarrow. Let's
She's a
take her
little
back to Dr.
larger
Troy's.
and
She could easily get folded into the bag of holding. She's so busted up. I mean, she's a 85-year-old lady that fell down somebody threw her down the stairs after she was poisoned to death.
Marley, you got rigor mortis. We're gonna have to. It's gonna be snap, crackle, pop.
It's just
I've got
Marley
a hammer.
just starts dragging her out of here. Dalgren, would you help me, please?
I don't know what rigor mortis sounds when you start to like break it. Does it break? Does it? What
Doesn't
happens?
last that long.
It
it
doesn't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think you can still move like it's just stiff. Like you just gotta like fold her up like slowly. Like it's like clay, right? You gotta mold her into a 2
Rigor
foot
mortis goes from about 2 hours to
flatness.
12 hours after death.
Yeah, so that's what it said
And after
about him.
that, you're
She's still in rigor mortis, so it's no more than 12 hours ago.
Markel's not with them, so they're on their own.
Marley says, now Dalgren, just hold still, and he starts to try to strap her to Dalgren's back. He's like got ropes and he's wrapping her body around Dalgren and okay, sir, she's in good hands and we will get the answer
There's
you're
like
looking for.
down here in the cellar. There's like a 1970 curtain folded up on the side. You wrap her up
Holy-
in.
Yeah.
I'm only 4'5". I'm sure she's taller than me.
Use
sure
it to
you're
make
much smarter.
vestments later.
He's got her folded in half. So her
Yeah.
head and her feet are up.
Yeah, I tie a rope around her neck,
Like
and
her
I loop
feet
it
are
around her
sticking up
legs, and I start
above
pulling
her
it real
head.
tighter.
And her feet and her head are sticking up above your head as you're walking out.
Now her
All right,
butt
let's
might
go.
be bumping along the ground.
You're still only like 5.5 feet tall with her feet sticking up. One shoe on, one missing. Like a slipper.
All right, let's
Make
get
way
her
for the
back to
holy
Dr. Troy.
man! Make way for the holy man!
I hope we
At
don't get
least-
pulled over on the way back.
At least he didn't
Shit.
rifle through her pockets while he was there.
He does. Dalgron's walking and he hears a jingle, jingle, jingle. Like, wait, jingle, jingle, jingle. Wait,
She's
got
carrying a note that says
she's
the
got
combination to the vault is.
she's got a necklace on.
And the servant fed me poison.
Right.
So
Check your computer for a post-it note with password.
when she tripped at the top of the stairs, she knew she had secret information and she hail hydrated herself and bit her tooth out.
There you go.
She
Threw
went
herself down the stairs.
Yeah. She didn't want to give the
Have you
secret away.
tried? Have you tried 1, 2, 3 password?
Did you try? That's what the stupid combinations are. The other thing I hate is you sign into a computer and it tells you to move forward you have to hit OK. Basically, it's all it says. Why even hit OK? If I can't do anything else, then why hit OK? If that's the only thing I have to do, why doesn't he just do it? Why do I have to hit OK?
Just making sure you're okay.
Right? You
cares
can't
about you.
exit, you can't leave, you can only hit OK. It's the stupidest thing. Why do I have to hit OK if that's all I can do? There's no other choice. I guess I could just leave, right? I just get up from the computer and walk off. No, screw you. I'm not hitting OK. You're just going to sit here forever. Random rant. I don't know where that came from. So
Marley's talking to Dalgren on the way back, and he says, "You know,
he keeps smelling this funk too. You think
if we can
you
speak
think
with Ed,
you think Mona keeps farting?
did we
Ew.
see a vault in his house anywhere?"
He didn't show you where the vault was.
I wasn't looking.
Well, I'm just thinking.
You know she was dead before she went down them stairs.
Well, you know he killed her.
No, he didn't kill her. Why would he kill her? He wants the information from her. Why would he kill her?
Well, because it's much easier to speak with dead when she's dead.
I, I,
But think about it. You know, it'd also be much easier if he was dead and we could just speak with him too.
yeah, we could
Then
kill
we don't
him, but
need
then,
him.
yeah,
Yeah, but the size of his 2 bodyguards, you guys were like, it's not gonna be so easy to make him dead.
Plus, you said there were other ones at the house too.
Yeah, there was a couple
Yeah.
more floating around.
I don't think he killed her.
I think he killed
He's
her.
a nice old guy. I
He's
don't
not
think
a
he did
nice
it.
old guy. The old fart killed her, threw her down the stairs when he was done.
He
I
would
think
have
somebody else did it.
tortured her for the information first.
Yeah, he
Well,
would
he
have tried
might
to get it
have.
out of her.
And then he decided it was just better to speak with dead.
I want to acknowledge something that I've been meaning to acknowledge for the last few sessions, that Valtrex's notes have been pretty good.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I've
I
been
noticed
trying.
they're always pinned.
And there's some more information for it too if you want. Don't mind my spelling. Regingal.
Regingal.
Regingal times speak.
Nice.
Sister Mona.
It's
So
just
they make
like
it back.
I don't know. Did you guys make it back? You get stopped by some ravens. They're like, you dropped your
Where you
shoe?
going with that, buddy?
And they hand you a shoe, Dalgron. And you look up, like, kind of like turn your head and look up, and the slipper fell off of the other foot, because you only had one, and it fell off, and they're handing it back.
Marley, put that shoe back on her.
They don't say nothing.
Oh,
They just hand the shoe to you. You dropped the shoe.
We'll take it with it. Yeah, I got this thing about feet. No, thank you.
Hey, just put the shoe back on her.
Oh God.
I'm carrying this thing.
Okay.
They shake their heads, walk off.
So I imagine when Dahlgren gets back to Dr. Troy's,
It's not
he stumbles
illegal
through
to
the door.
carry old people folded up on your back. It's just not.
No,
That
they
went out.
They didn't stop us.
That went out just before the undead took over the planet. Just before that.
Dahlgren's going to stumble through the front door and collapse out of exhaustion and
Gets a foot
He'll
caught
be
on the door
roll
jam.
on his
It's like,
roll on his back like a
and
turtle,
squat.
kicking his legs in the air.
She weighs like 85 pounds.
Dahlgren's 4 feet tall.
And has an 8 strength.
Yeah, I've got an
He
8
only has
strength.
an 8 strength. Well, hell, I could have helped you with that. You better go sit down and rest over there, Dad.
I'm tired. Let me get off.
Here,
They're trying to, you know
here,
what?
buddy. I'm sorry. I'll help you.
You know what, Dalgron? You did such a good job all the way down. I'm gonna give you a point of strength. How's that? Don't say I never
Ow.
gave you.
Dang, nice.
Nice, thank you.
You got a leg workout.
Yeah.
No, I bet there's good money to be made toting old lady, dead old ladies.
Dead people.
It's a one.
So
it's
Ori
a one
comes
time.
into the front hallway.
It's a one time up. It has to be a folded old lady, 4 blocks. It only works once
And
though.
You gotta be 4'5".
The folded
So
old
we'll all take
lady,
turns. We'll all
4
take turns.
blocks, and you can
Going
raise
4
your
blocks.
strength from an 8 to a 9. Only in those circumstances, so.
Yeah.
I just change
So-
it.
Yeah.
It's from an
So
8
I
to a
come
9.
out in the hallway and see this
Nice. I
him
still
laying
got
on the
negative
floor,
1.
this
Yeah, I
dead
didn't give you
woman all
nothing.
folded up in half.
It's an
I'm just gonna
illusion
turn
that I
around.
gave you something.
Just gonna turn
Great.
around and go back downstairs.
No,
You
no,
Not even
wait,
gonna
wait.
say anything.
Ulrich, wait. Just hang on a
You
second.
can
No, come here.
you can smell the spell that he cast on her. It smells like formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde and roses.
Gentle repose.
Fresh cut
smells like-
flowers and formaldehyde.
It's like a big bouquet of formaldehyde.
Where are we gonna keep her now?
Essel looks
She's gonna
back.
sleep in Marley's bed.
Put her in the
No,
chamber
we're-
in the back room.
Let's put her in.
We
Yeah.
have
Right
that
now,
experimental chamber.
Right now, he's got her leaned up next to the coat rack in the front. It's just the feet sticking out. She's just kind of leaned up with her
Make
head.
sure you
like-
open the air vent
Put her in with
I'm
that
done
zombie.
carrying this one.
outside.
Well, here, no. Marley said he said that he'd help you. He's, you did.
You can put her in the vodka
Great.
tank.
Yep.
The or at least in this room, anyways. Oh look, I lost my. Here be the drag. I had that covered up with something.
Here be dragons.
Well, it's not supposed. To, I mean, that was on the map.
Here be undead.
Here be.
Here be zombies.
Well, this
Here
was the
be
storage
black
facility I
ice.
was talking about. You're like, what storage facility? I'm like, we got a storage facility. This thing.
The secret room.
Yeah.
I mean, do you put her in one of the tanks?
Well, I think
Yeah.
that's. Yeah.
Well, we don't
Marley's
need to
gonna-
put her in a
I'll-
tank for at least 10 days, right? I mean,
No,
she'd be
I mean
good
you
for
could
10
just
days.
prop her up on the counter over there. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's put her over here by these watermelons. Oh, those aren't watermelons. What are these?
You know, if
Oh,
you
they're
put
Brains
livers
and
and
hands
hearts.
in jars.
if you put old people with fresh fruit, the other fruit ripens faster. Did you know that?
God.
If you put old dead
Stick her
people
next to the bananas.
next to ripening fruit, it ripens faster. It's just tomatoes will be ripe in no time. You got to watch your avocados though; they'll go bad fast though. It'll be like 2 days, mush.
Let's just put her in the corner right here.
Did you ever search her?
No.
See what she has on her?
She's got some jingling in the
She
pockets.
has a
though. You
necklace on that was jiggling. I even said it.
I was
Yeah.
too busy carrying her.
She's got a 10,000
Fabulous,
gold piece
fabulous job.
chastity belt on. Does anyone want to take it off?
Okay.
You probably need a combination.
It's got a combination.
The same
sa-
combination.
It's the
as
same
wallet.
combination. It says, there's a little, it's like a really nice engraving on the front of it, and it says Reginald's Vault right on the front.
Oh God. This story.
It's kind of a
is
sister
really
thing going on. I know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We are gonna stop for the night. What? It was 3 hours
Only-
It
already?
was a fun one.
What
Went
happened?
Fast.
It was
Time
only-
flies when you're having fun.
Only one a little bit of combat and stuff, but you know.
That was good. That was a good one.
So tomorrow is my night off. Yay. Thursday, what are we doing over on Deadlands? Are we trying to get
I
together?
should be in town.
Maybe.
Town. Everything should be a go. Yeah.
So it takes 4 to play. So we'll see if we
I
got
got
4
it.
players.
I got a subscription to redeem.
Well, we may have
Subscription.
you as one of
Oh,
the players then.
to scare the piss out of.
Got to pick a good time.
You
And
could
Friday,
tell me like 5 minutes
uh,
before and it'd still scare me.
Friday, Jungles of Cholts. I don't even remember what we're doing there. Saturday, Rob stream, and Sunday, Rob stream. Half of my streams taken up. Half of my days are taken up for Rob shit. What the hell? I don't know. Anyways, and then we're gonna be back here on Tuesday. We'll pick this up where we left off with some old lady propped up in the corner. Mona, her name is.
Well, she's not moaning now.
Are we gonna raid somebody? Oh no, not rewards.
Wayside, weave the tail,
Actually,
25.
let's go raid Bryce for a change.
Neverwinter.
He's playing Neverwinter. It's kind of D&D stuff. Neverwinter is a D&D thing. It's a video game. But we're gonna go say hey to him, and then we're going to bed, because that's what we're gonna do. It's Tuesday, and we're all tired, right? So say goodnight to the stream,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
8 seconds chat. Stick around. We're gonna go raid
Good
Bryce
night.
real quick, but it was nice of you guys to hang out. See you guys later.